don't do it so. You look like some trouble, I just might wanna get into. Pull up and so, girl, you know I don't do it so. Lines and tequila, can't forget the reefer. Always call my phone, but say nothing when I see ya. Lines and tequila, can't forget the reefer. Always call my phone, but say nothing when I see ya.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the Betting News Network. Excited to have you with us. Did he just forget that the intro is only like 12 seconds long now? I guess so. That's okay. Welcome to the show. Excited to have you here. Welcome to the All-Sauce team. That's just Sook. Is he back? I don't know. We'll let him sit for a second. That's Vsauce. My name is Sweatband Jesus. Stoked to have you guys with us, ready to rock and roll and talk some beautiful NBA in front of us today, right here on the network. Brought to you by our sponsors at RITHMM and our friends at Online Casino Games. You want to go check out some blackjack, you want to go play some casino games and get involved with some awesome bonuses that we have at bettingnews.com. Go check them out with onlinecasinogames.com and our friends at RITHMM. Get involved with everything that we have over there. Ooh, let's go, Alex. I love that Alex tunes into the All-Sauce team today, which is always the good vibes all around. Sook, man, how are you doing?
Sorry, you just threw me off because you just said Sook, man, how we doing? But growing up, my family called me Sookman, so I literally just had a flashback right now because my full name is
called you Sookman.
Sookman, because my full name is Sookman Veer, and Sookman's a common name. Yeah, so you just fucking tripped me the fuck out right now. Sorry, I need a second to bring Vsauce up here so he can explain that.
You got a Sookman in the house.
Full government name being unveiled in on Twitch chat. That's nice. That's great.
That tripped me out. I'll never recover after that.
Yeah, let's call him. Yeah, it's you're not gonna live it down now. You're Sookman forever now.
Sookman for now, forever.
Sookman forever.
It just rolls off the tongue. Well, I'm good, man. I realized what was slowing down my internet, I think, and so I sprinted to unplug my PlayStation real quick. But like you said, short intro.
Grandpa having trouble with technology.
I was about to say sprinted. You guys should see what Vsauce did by sprinted.
Hey, you see the sweater, right? The sweater determines my speed at which I can move.
He didn't want to break a sweat. I get it.
Not before the stream.
It's okay. All right, we got an hour and a half in front of us. Excited to have you guys with us on the All-Sauce team right here on the Betting News Network. We're going to be talking about the NBA slate tonight, boys. Yeah, oh, for sure, Alex. Absolutely. We're going to talk all about the NBA. We're going to go through this great slate tonight. We're going to go game by game with you guys, give you our favorite plays, get your favorite plays from the chat as well, as always. And then directly following us, our friends at the Expected Bets PARLAYS are going to be taking over, taking you guys to the frozen pond and giving you the moves on the ice with Gretzky, Betsky, Franco the Banker, and Gator Sports Betting. So stick around for another hour directly after us at 5:30 Eastern. 2.5 hours on a hump day. I don't know what's better. You guys I don't know what's better. But you know what? We're going to make it a tiny bit better because we're doing a giveaway on here. We're going to be giving away one of our brand new lids. Look at that.
Oh.
It's embroidered. It's crispy. It's really nice. It's on the store. Go check it out, bettingnews.com/store. But we're giving away one of these bad boys to one of you guys because, boys, I woke up this morning and I hit 25,000 followers. 25K for your boy. Super excited. Thank you.
Love that. Love that.
Appreciate all you guys for following along with me, with all of us at the Betting News Network. We appreciate all you guys for everything that you do every single day. Couldn't be here without you. And in honor of me hitting 25K, let's hit the next 25K. Go to the moon and back 700 times. But in honor of that, we'll be giving away one of these bad boys. As Alex said, kind of fire. Not gonna lie.
I'm putting myself in the duck races today.
Oh.
Porque
lo nos dos, my friend. Porque no los dos. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, just stick around with us.
People, everything's always free. Everything.
Everything. Hey, man, tips accepted, as always. Tips accepted and subs. But if you're watching us on YouTube or X, thanks for being here. Just stick around wherever you're doing. But to enter the giveaway later in the show, come and hang out with us, twitch.tv/bettingnews. Hey, my mom just texted me and said, 25K from my baby today. That's me, Mom. Well done. Thank you.
And she probably heard the second part.
Oh, dude, that's definitely not the worst thing I've ever said to my mother. Don't worry. It's okay.
And I swore so much to start the show when your mom's watching. Great.
This is fantastic.
Again, the day that you guys meet my mom, you will understand that has no problem. Oh, there's some RA monsters out there. We're going to get there. We're going to talk through every game, give you guys the moves. Haven't done an RA monsters in a little while. Maybe get back to that today. I posted some double doubles, posted some double Ds on the timeline. So maybe that helps. But all right now. Hi, Mom. Okay, let's jump in. Let's talk some news, and then we'll jump into this beautiful slate in front of us. My mom. She said, fuck it all, in caps. There you go. All right, let's jump in. Huge pieces of news to discuss with you guys before we jump into this slate tonight. As you guys probably saw, Giannis bags might be packed. Giannis Antetokounmpo deleted a bunch of stuff on his social media that was kind of ties with him to the Milwaukee Bucks, except for some of his championship pictures. And then it came out today from Brian Windhorst from ESPN that Giannis requested a trade in the summer before the season started. He wanted to go play for the Knicks, but apparently he was willing to give them one more try this season. However, the start of the season for the Knicks, or excuse me, for the Bucks, and their mediocre record when he's playing and terrible record when he's not playing has caused him to want to move on. So this is all just he said, she said bullshit at this point. It's funny that this got talked about yesterday, and then Shams just said, oh, Sham Bomb, wow. Shams just said that this is true. So thanks, Shams, for telling us that we already knew that was true. So let's talk about a couple of situations. First of all, just do you guys think that by the end of this 2026, 2025, 2026 season, that Giannis Antetokounmpo will still be a Milwaukee Buck? That's the first question. And then the second question is, which we will all kind of have our own situations. And Sook, I'm going to go first because maybe I'll steal your thunder and I want to steal it.
Damn it.
On where we think he could go. Now, some of them might be a little fantastical because we're not going to play like GM specifically, but I'm sure Sook dove a little bit deeper into the aprons and all that jazz. But
maybe
it's off. Maybe. Do you think that Giannis is going to finish a Buck this season?
No, I don't, man. I don't know if you guys just saw the latest news. I think Shams just dropped about 45 minutes ago to an hour that Giannis's agent and the team are now going to be working together to find him a place where he can land. And I guess the Giannis era has come to an end in Milwaukee as we know it. And I think you guys have some big trade ideas. I obviously have some wild ideas in my head, none that I think financially make any sense because I don't think I did the due diligence that you guys did. I just did a little bunch of dreaming.
The family moving in the offseason was the precursor because they just knew this is going to be messy.
My question is who's taking Thanasis, right? Because he
I mean, if you get Giannis as a package deal, you're taking Thanasis with open arms. Like
he's waving and re-signing. Yep.
I'll put Thanasis in the fucking rafters if it comes with Giannis. Don't even get me started.
Sure. Well, we did talk about it in the offseason, and we all kind of thought that this was maybe something that was going to happen. We didn't know that it was a preconceived idea. There was kind of the rumblings, like you said, the family moved on. So we talked about it. We talked about it kind of ending last season as well, that this could be something that the writing was on the wall. You've got Giannis, who is in the prime of his career still, but he's at the 30-year-old mark. And for a larger, lengthier player with a little bit of injury history, this is when this type of move usually happens. So this is not a major surprise from that perspective. But Sook, before we jump in and play GM for a second,
can I just say this is bait? This is bait. I'm not taking it. This is bait. B dot. I see you,
brother. You just took it by bringing it up. So the bait was taken. You're the type of fish that gets caught and then flounders on the deck because you don't know what the fuck is going on.
Magic carp.
You gotta figure it out, man. You gotta throw yourself up there. See what's up there. You know what I mean? See what's up there.
All right. So do you have any other thoughts about Giannis? Do you think he's leaving? He's leaving.
I think he's leaving, but I don't have
leaving. Don't keep me in suspense, Daniel. Let me know where he's going.
Whoa, and Daniel.
Hey, right, my government name came out. His is coming too now.
All right.
My government name is V. Last name Sauce.
All right, Varun. Let's go. Let's go. All right. So here's my. We jokingly talked about the Lakers yesterday, so maybe you'll end up bringing that one up too. Don't hate that idea. Don't think it's going to happen, but could be something that does happen. And if it does, V may never talk the NBA ever again with us. But let me take you down a little walk down Motor City Street.
Oh,
Giannis Antetokounmpo to the Detroit Pistons. They play tonight. We'll talk about this. But the way you could make this work, and I don't know about the money perspective. I didn't look super deep into that, so I don't know if this could additionally happen. But I do know they have some cap space. They also have young superstars. They're also playing very good basketball right now. and the front court of the starting 3/5 of Cade, Jalen Duren, and Giannis together, you could trade Tobias Harris, Jaden Ivey, Isaiah Stewart, Asir Thompson, and picks for Giannis. That would give the Bucks a young core, a couple of young possible budding superstars in Ivy and Asir Thompson, depending on how you feel about that. And then you're filling some holes with Isaiah Stewart. Stays in the East.
I like this a lot, like from a basketball perspective in terms of a viewership. I wonder if you send Giannis to the division. I know divisions don't mean as much in the NBA because it's basically
not like NFL.
You got to see him 4 times a year. You have to see this guy 4 times a year. Is that something that you want to do? I don't know. I guess it really doesn't matter in the NBA, but Sook?
The money does make sense, SPJ. There is multiple ways they could go at this if you're considering your only untouchables to be Cade and Jalen Duren.
Tobias' contract is fat.
Tobias' contract is fat. Karis LeVert, I didn't even mention him. His contract's also kind of fat.
Yep.
Duncan Robinson's fat, but you need to leave him for the shooting. Isaiah Stewart's fat.
And you can
his contract is fat.
And Azure as your prospects. And the Pistons do have multiple picks. This is thinking.
I wasn't expecting this from you, sir.
Big noggin.
Mm-hmm.
Ask my mom. She reminds me quite often. So that was one that kind of stood out to me. I think so. The way I looked at this originally, and then I'll let you guys say what you think. Giannis is not going to go play for a bad franchise, regardless of if it's in a big city. Like, we talked about the Nets jokingly last year because of it being a big city. But Giannis is not at this particular point based upon what he has said. Otherwise, he would just stay in Milwaukee. He wants to go to a championship contender right here, right now, that has a future to win a championship in the next 2 to 3 seasons. We thought that the Bucks, that roster was terrible. We talked about it going into the year. Doesn't happen. He sees it. So he wants to go play somewhere that has an additional superstar and that also is a big market. Detroit's not a massive market, but it's growing. They also have a kick-ass football team, and Detroit is a fun city and growing a lot. And who would want to play with Cade and Jalen Duren right now? One of the best teams in the East. So,
this is an interesting point, too. If you want to keep everything competitive and you like in terms of just equilibrium and stuff,
I also think why would you go to the West? Like, if he's trying to win championships, like, you're way more likely to get to a finals by staying in the East than by going to the West.
Okay. Right, the oop has been tossed, so I got to go ahead and leap. The Sixers, boys. Daryl Morey is one of the most active presidents and general managers in NBA history. He gets things done. You can literally dangle Joel Embiid, Paul George, whoever you want. Both are max level contracts for a 1-for-1. Sixers are in control of their own picks besides this year. Their pick this year conveys to the Thunder. Besides that, they own all their own picks. And you know who else's picks they have? The Los Angeles Clippers. They own 2 of their picks going forward in the future. You dangle that hard. You tell them, hey, you have Joel Embiid. He probably fades into the ether like John Wall did, making $50 million on the Rockets. Then you take Paul George. You dangle him to either the Wizards or the Utah Jazz and say, hey, you're going to be salary floor guys for the next few seasons. Now with Paul being there, you can make sure that you're above the floor every year and have your rookie scale contracts. And then you get a couple seconds back for their trouble. And you spread that back to the Bucks. And if that's not working, boys, you toss in a little Jared McCain because he doesn't fit with Maxey and VJ Edgecombe. This trade happens, and they're looking like one of the best teams in the East. And Tyrese Maxey automatically becomes the best player Giannis has ever played next to in the NBA.
Okay, I thought I was gonna hate the Lakers trades about this, but I hate these both so much more because, like, thinking about the teams,
both staying in the East. Yeah,
not even that. The teams that would form in the East, you're looking at a Sixers core that, yes, they could, trade some of those young players, but they don't have to. Look at all the assets that Sook just listed off. They can retain guys like not just Maxey, but a guy like Jared McCain, a guy like Quentin Grimes coming off of the bench, and then what does Giannis thrive with? Shooters, and then one of those shooters is a guy that's averaging 32 points per game currently. I hate both of these trades so much, and it pains me that Prendy was not here to see that because dude,
he would have gone crazy.
Both trades I think are absolutely fantastic, and I can't believe I'm gonna have to be the one to sit here and talk about the Lakers trade that you guys talked about yesterday. It's got to be brought up. It's got to be brought up. You guys brought up a great point. 3-team trade chat. You got the Cavaliers, you got the Lakers, and then the Bucks. Somehow, some way, LeBron makes his way back home, back to Cleveland, and finishes out his career on a top 3 Cleveland Cavaliers team with the offense chugging. Cleveland sends some picks and some assets that the Lakers don't have towards Milwaukee, while Milwaukee sends Giannis and his ass to LA. You got Luka, Giannis, you got Luka and Giannis in LA. I don't know if Austin Reeves makes his way one way or the other. You got LeBron back home in Cleveland for year 23 and a playoff run in the Eastern Conference. And then you got a Bucks team looking towards the future with some good picks in hand and maybe a fourth team to kind of facilitate some more stuff. But I mean, that one sounds the spiciest of the 3.
I need SPJ's reaction, because if that trade were to happen, it would no doubt include Austin Reeves, because the draft capital would not be there. If the Lakers want to go ahead and reach for Giannis, they'd have to give up the other exciting white.
So I said this when we were, because chat, everything that V just laid out, we were literally texting about yesterday. And I said that, and if this happens, just go ahead and lay this out for you now, chat. If this does happen, which there are ways that it could. It's a little bit more fantastical, but there are ways that it could. Luka Doncic got traded last year, so everything's on the table. If that happens, the Los Angeles Lakers will play the Cleveland Cavaliers in the NBA Finals next year. I don't know how, but the Los Angeles Lakers would play LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers in the NBA Finals in year 23.
LeBron reads up for another 1+1 with the Cavaliers. Gets to year 25 possibly. Who knows? Bryce makes his way into the league. Boys, I'm just saying, outside of the LeBron angle of this, if you're looking at it from an Adam Silver standpoint, and we are going to dive into the Luka Doncic conspiracy theory that he found his way into LA because a big market and promises were made. Anyways, if we're looking at that same type of thing here, what do you not want more than two of the top 5 players in the NBA, 2 of the top 3 international players, so maybe top 4 international players, top 3 Europeans? The markets that it would open up for Los Angeles, the already biggest market in Los Angeles in NBA, one of the most diverse markets in the NBA in all of sports. I don't know. You've got the ownership group to do kind of crazy shit like this too, with who just kind of took over the reins.
Yeah, Saudis own the Lakers now. Let that sink in. They have
and
trillions of dollars at their disposal.
If you want to read into it a little more, it seems like LeBron is looking like he might not want to be a Laker the rest of the season.
We gotta say something about that, right? Like, that's been insane. Just chit-chatting with the opponent, laughing. Like, brother, you're a coach. And everybody already thinks you got him the job. You can't disrespect him like this. This is not okay.
It's unless he knows that he's, leaving soon. And maybe that's, I mean, these guys know these types of things way before we do.
It just looks horrendous.
Chat, before we move past this, let us know where you think that Giannis Antetokounmpo is going to end up. You can either do it from a fan perspective because you want them to come play for your team, or you can try to play GM like we just did and try to make it work with all the other aspects of stuff. But I think we laid out some pretty cool scenarios. I mean, all of those I will agree would be awesome for basketball. You got 2 budding teams that are in big markets in the East that could use the services. I mean, any team could use the services of Giannis, but you got 2 ball dominant point guards that are superstars on the Pistons and on the Sixers that would be able to immediately become the best point guards that Giannis has ever played with, which would be electric. And then you send him to play with one of, if not the best player in the NBA, in Luka Doncic. So,
and if you want to sell it to Giannis further, Nick Nurse championship pedigree, already won one while adopting another superstar into his system.
Honorable mention, we talked about this in the offseason. The Spurs.
Oh.
I mean, GG's if that happens, because holy.
The Damian Lillard trade really just kind of started the downfall of the Milwaukee Bucks. Not only did they lose all of their assets, but they now position them without those assets to even move for a superstar. You really don't have an option.
Yeah, we could probably do this the rest of the show, and it's fun. And I think we all can agree, I'd be really, really surprised if Giannis ends a Buck this season. Like, really surprised. I wouldn't be. I think he's probably going to get moved before.
I love that.
I think he's going to get moved before Christmas.
Yeah, I could see that, but the one key date there is that on January 15th, players who signed extensions and players who signed new contracts in the offseason, they can be moved. So it's a whole new level of players. 150 players are added into the tradable pool at that time. So it's pretty insane.
Shout out Crazy Pellet. Well, we're going to give you some spice today. I have 8 plays for today. I like the board a lot. These guys probably got some stuff as well. We're going to get to it in just a second. We don't spend as much time on this because we could probably talk about Giannis the rest of the show. But we got a huge slate to talk about. CP3. We all woke up this morning, found out that Chris Paul was let go by the Los Angeles Clippers after they told him he was going to retire a Clipper this year. This franchise is in absolute shambles. I mean, I have no idea what the hell they're doing. They played tonight. Their plane got delayed. I don't know if you guys saw that as well. Yeah, I know, B-Dot. We love you. I don't have much to say about this except for the fact that the Clippers are in shambles. But do you guys have any thoughts on what happened last night?
I was awake last night late, obviously, when I messaged you guys this, and I was like, holy fuck, what is going on? And I looked to see where the Clippers playing next, and I see that they're in Atlanta. And I'm like, what is going on? Right? Like it seems surreal.
Dude, they did the jail meme, like waking the kid up and like getting him out of bed, like, oh god, and he has to like go out of the jail.
Then the reports this morning, the fact that him and Tyler Lue are not speaking to each other. What the fuck?
Yeah, he requested a meeting with him, and Tyler Lue declined, which is insane. And like the Clippers can change their colors, they can change their logo, they can change even ownership, but somehow this team is absolutely cursed. You have very few legends in Blake Griffin and Chris Paul. Maybe DeAndre Jordan enters the conversation, but honestly, this is the point guard at one point in the NBA. This is a guy that literally gave you all of your highlights. Why are you treating him like shit? Now every single player that doesn't want to go play for you is always going to remember, look how they did CP3 dirty. That's supposed to be their like one and only absolute legend. So good for you, Clippers. Ballmer continues to lose. Clippers continue to lose. Hopefully CP3 lands on his feet somewhere because he's an all-time winner.
Yeah. I got one. I'm going to rope in the Giannis thing real quick just to go back to something real fast. How crazy would it be if Giannis ended up moving to a team that it doesn't currently have a superstar, but James Harden leaves the Clippers and goes to play with Giannis in like Brooklyn, for example?
Goes back to Brooklyn.
Big city, obviously. I mean, Harden's cooking right now. Do you think he wants to waste this type of season in fucking Los Angeles with all the shit that's going on? And he's still got a lot of gas in the tank.
Well, now you got me percolating. They're 5-16. James Harden still seems like he is an elite player. Do we see him move now too?
I think he's going to move too.
Do you think he wants to move, or do you think he's comfortable in Los Angeles?
This is a dude that says basketball is life.
I mean, we saw what he did in Miami. It looked like something else was life in Miami. I'm just saying. We're going to talk about that later. But
he had one bad game. He's been awesome this season.
I mean, why the bad games always come in Miami or Atlanta?
He's in Atlanta tonight.
Exactly.
We can't talk about this for too much longer, but I sent you guys a funny meme because Con Knipple was on Jimmy Fallon last night, and there was a funny thing of that Con Knipple is now the future of the franchise. It's also, did you guys see also the news that they're looking to shop Miles Bridges? I mean, we all hate Miles Bridges, but send him wherever. But yeah, LaMelo's
in trouble. He got benched the other day when they were down 10, and they roared back for a win, I think, against the Raptors. Chat can correct me if I'm wrong, but they were down 10. He got glued to the bench. They came right back.
Life comes at you fast, especially in sports. I mean, we talk about this a lot, and then we'll jump into these games. And this happens in all sports, but in the NBA and the NFL especially. You are only, especially nowadays, this didn't happen as much, maybe 5 or 6 years ago, but now, what have you done for me lately? It is so much a what have you done for me lately league in the NBA and the NFL specifically. I mean, maybe you're the superstar for a bit, but you get a little. I mean, look at Chubba Hubbard, just contributing again for the Panthers, but then fucking Rico Dowdle comes out of nowhere. Everybody's loving old Rico.
This report was insane. To lump Trae Young into LaMelo Ball and John Morant's issues and what they have done. Trae Young is a fucking winner, okay? I saw that and I wrote up an entire tweet and I was like, you know what? We got to show it a little bit. The vibes are high. I am not going to bitch on the timeline. But what the hell are we doing putting Trae Young in that? He's been to an Eastern Conference Finals. He has won. Come on. And he's a great teammate.
Facts. I was a Trae hater for a long time, but I've had to eat my crow. Oh, man. News is fun. great. As Rachel Nichols posted, must be a slow news day in the NBA because of all this stuff that's been dropping today.
Yeah.
Even
Wow,
Max Kellerman too. All of a sudden, I didn't even know where he came back from. Oh my god.
Boxing must have gotten boring. All right, let's jump in. Let's talk. You guys got anything else you want to say? Anything to add news wise?
No.
One more thing, and we all love this. Chad, as basketball lovers, loves this. Before we jump into this late tonight, this season we love basketball. We've been doing this show for 2.5 years now. A lot of the chat has been with us that whole time, and they're all huge hoop heads, and we love you guys for it. I don't think that I've had as much fun watching basketball than I have to start this season because of the diversity of talent across the entire NBA.
Mm-hmm.
Every single team has 2 to 3 dudes that I would, no lie, like to turn my TV on and watch every single night. Every team. That has not happened in the last couple of seasons. And we're still early on. There's going to be some teams that start tanking and shit like that later in the year. But like right now, the basketball I've been watching the last 2 to 3 weeks, boys, has been incredible. Colin Gillespie, we talked about him. He is cooking for the Suns right now. And you got Colin Gillespie's all over the NBA right now. It's just awesome basketball. It's awesome to watch the talent pool we have in the NBA right now. And all I can just do is sit back and Scorsese it and send him that shit.
Ryan Nembhard, first ever 28-10 game on 100% true shooting. Come on.
I have a rant about that I'll just get away right now. Ryan Nembhard, why wasn't he drafted in the NBA? It makes no sense. Last year in collegiate, he led the NCAA by over an assist. He had averaged 9.8 assists last year. The next guy had 8.7. He went undrafted. How does that make any sense? And if you're saying, oh, he's a guy that spent 2 years at Gonzaga and transferred from Creighton. Creighton's no slouch of a school. They ship NBA talent. Gonzaga ships NBA talent all the time. Then you go back even further. Where did Ryan Nembhard go to high school? Mount Verde? Who went to Mount Verde? Cade Cunningham, Jalen Duren, Scotty Barnes, bunch of other players, including his now teammate Cooper Flagg. How is the NBA talent evaluators letting dudes like this slip through the cracks and sign as an undrafted free agent when he was absolutely busting ass in Division I at a good school with a good track record of pros?
To any NBA teams watching, he's ours. He's ours.
Don't take him. We don't can't have him.
Nope.
It's because half of the development departments are terrible, and 3/4 of the general managers don't even know what a basketball is. That's why.
Mm-hmm. That's it.
And Anthony Davis literally saying he led us in a game in his third start in the NBA. Like what?
Absolutely fantastic, man. Just fantastic basketball.
We're going to talk about him later because he's starting now for the Mavericks, which we'll talk about.
And sorry, he also continued the tradition of Canadians trying to bust ass against Jamal Murray. His best game right there was against the Nuggets. So that trend continues.
Yeah, he's up against another couple of Canadians today, boys. We started off there.
Sure.
In Indiana.
Sure. Let's go. Let's jump in, chat. We're going to go game by game with you guys. We're going to do a slate lay on this big slate. We're going to pick our favorite play in every game, put together a little parlay for the entire slate. You guys can tail if you want to. We'll do the Saucy Four at the end of the show with our 3 favorite plays and then a play from you guys that we all like. And then we will do, I don't know, maybe a little something fun. Giveaway at the end of the show. Don't forget, right here on Twitch. Come and watch us on Twitch if you're on YouTube or on X, twitch.tv/bettingnews. We'll be doing one of these bad boys. Hang on. Oh, yeah. He's spicy. Okay. Let's do it. Let's get to it. Let's start with that game. Like you mentioned, Nuggies taking on the Pacers. Pacers, 7.5-point dogs at home. That's the one you wanted to start with, right?
Yep.
Okay. Pacers, Nuggets, 7.5-point dogs are the Pacers at home against Jokic and company coming to town, 7.5-point favorites. Huge total, a lot of big totals, even though this is not Cup Day, as rightly pointed out. That is next week, which the elimination round starts. Very excited for those games. 236.5-point total for this game. Where's the graphic? Let me find it. We do have graphics for this. No? Yeah, there we go. Jokic eats. Don't get Maple Man started. He posted it yesterday. It was a great post. Do you want to say something about your Canadians real fast before we jump in?
I actually do. I know Jamal Murray's questionable today, but the Canadians have been going crazy. Dylan Brooks had 33 the other night. Zach Edey posted back-to-back, like I think 2 of the best games of his career so far. We had Ryan Nembhard in the game I just talked about. That same day, Andrew Nembhard had 21, 6, and 7. The guys have been going off, and there's 2 more Canadians, maybe 3 if Jamal Murray does play in this game in action. but Andrew Nemhard and Ben Mathurin. I'm not looking at Nemhard so much as I am Mathurin today. He's been kind of slumping over the last 6 or 7 games. He hasn't hit this line of 19.5 points, but he is starting. He has started all 10 games he's played in this year, and he's averaging 21.1 points per game. Now, he hasn't had the best games against them recently, but if you're looking at his rookie year and the 2 games against Jamal Murray, he had 30 points and 19 points playing under 30 minutes in both of those games. He's more than capable of going off last year, really didn't get the volume that you were kind of expecting, but with no Tyrese Halliburton, with a lot of other guys and a lot of other scoring options not there, including Miles Turner, the 19.5 points felt really good to me. I think that this is a matchup he can take advantage of. And whether Jamal Murray plays or not, he's going to be on the bench. And he's going to get a front row seat to watch our boy Mathurin go crazy tonight. So I do really like the 19.5 points.
For Benny.
Mm-hmm.
See, this is what we love. Twitter's tweaking. Move to Twitch.
Oh yeah.
Appreciate you. Thanks for tuning in. You can always come watch this. It's a better viewing experience on Twitch anyway. And you can drop a sub if you're feeling so frisky. But come and hang out with us on Twitch more often. Is this are you Chris, the Packers fan that always comments when
GB Pack.
GB Pack? I don't know. I'm just guessing. I'm gonna it is. There we go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go chalky, boys. I'm taking Jokic over 24.5 rebounds and assists, -110. He absolutely eats the Pacers alive. The Pacers have been pretty bad, but they've been a little better recently, sticking around in games. 7.5 points makes me feel like that this game is relatively close. Also, the 8-point spread or the 7.5 makes me feel like Jamal Murray is probably not going to play in this game. So I like Jokic a lot. 3 straight games he's hit this against the Indiana Pacers. 1 game being this season, 14 boards and 14 assists in that game. Game before that last year, 15 and 13, and then 19 and 9 in the game before that previously. So the triple double is like -145. You can take the PRA if you want. He has good scoring games against this team as well. If you also think Murray sits out, they're going to need extra offense. Another just honorable mention before Suki, you can take it away and talk about a couple of your faves. Peyton Watson's been great since being inserted into the starting lineup. I like his PR quite a bit. I was going to take that, and then I just went with the chalk and took Jokic. 20.5 is his PR, 19.5 somewhere. He's hit that in 4 of his last 5 games being inserted into the starting lineup. And the 1 game when he didn't start, when he was coming off the bench, back when Gordon was healthy, was against the Pacers. 16 and 7. So I like Peyton Watson quite a bit here too, but I went with Jokic.
That was the next play I was actually going to talk about, was the Peyton Watson. I took the PRA just because he has been getting, like, I think he's got 3 plus assists in 8 of the 10 games that he's played without Aaron Gordon this year, or something like that. Oh, sorry, 6 of the 8 games he's played without Aaron Gordon this year. He's been kind of, doing a little bit of everything. I like how active he is on the glass, and the fact that the Pacers also rank bottom 5 in points allowed in the paint, and that's exactly where he's going to do his work, because no Christian Braun, no Aaron Gordon, so somebody in that dunker spot is missing, and Peyton Watson is more than capable of filling that role, and he has been over the last few games, like you said. So give me the PRA. I just added the assists.
Nice. Suk, did you have anything in this game that you liked?
No official plays for me in this one. Denver has been great covering, so I don't know if I should take anything with them. They're 6-1 against the spread in the last 7 on the road. That's very impressive for this team that's back in championship contention. The Canadian matchup is enticing, but like you guys said, Jamal might not play. The only weird thing that I wanted to take is Huff. His blocks is at 2.5. I wanted to take the under weirdly because Jokic is actually one of the most unblockable players of all time. It just feels like the line is a little high because Huff has been getting a lot of blocks. He hits a lot of threes, but Jokic is a tough matchup. But it was absolutely juiced. So the books also had the same thought.
Have you seen the thing about Huff where every time he blocks somebody, he says, "Fuck no. Fuck no.
Fuck no.
Right?
Fuck no."
And then
He also dunks everything reverse.
Always. Every dunk is always reversed. Like, what is up with that?
Yeah.
Hey, man. If you're 7 feet tall and you got a beard like that, you can do what you want.
My dude is hilarious.
That's another guy who he's so talented. How the hell is he just bouncing around?
Should we take Peyton Watson then? PR for the lay?
My good say. Yeah, I'm down.
Watson. I like the PRA. You can do the 22.5.
I'm down for the PR too. I just know that because usually on my offshore, PR is not available, so that's why I always end up with the PRA.
Let's do the PR. Let's do the PR then, just to. So, do you have a preference between PR or PRA for Mather? Or
I
for
usually lean PRA, but if you guys like the PR, we can do that.
No, it's
And if Jamal doesn't play, maybe if anyone's interested, check out Bruce Brown. He had 9 assists once without him. He had 10 assists with him just the other game. That could be a look.
He also
about
played
Hardaway?
here.
Oh yeah, he did.
Mm-hmm.
Good shout. Although he's at this point played in a lot of places. What about
Mhm.
Hardaway? Hardaway's been really good for this team too. Coming off the bench, his PRA looks interesting. This would be a fun game. This is a high total.
Mhm.
Two teams that like to run. It definitely should be. Hopefully the Pacers can just at least stick around. But like I said, they've been better. Covered in 4 of their last 5. Seems like they're starting to.
Before
Hardaway's
we
points has a good hit rate, and even his PR has a good hit rate on the road, and the Nuggets are 27th to rebounds allowed from the shot guard spot. So that's a good shout.
before we move on, Sook, I was going to ask you, could you tell us a little bit about the Spencer Jones guy? Because he got some big minutes the other day. He's made his way into the starting lineup now with all the injuries. Like,
Oh, he's just another one of those Swiss Army knife kind of guys.
like an AG type, Christian Braun
Yeah.
type, just filled the role.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I mean, it's not a bad mention because his PRA is 16.5. He just played 38 minutes against Dallas the other night, 27 in the game before that. He had 16 and 9 against Phoenix, and then he had 28 and 5 against Dallas.
I mean, it's a good matchup too, because a lot of his points come in the paint from what I saw in the last game. He even gets minutes in the blowout. That's what happened in the last game. Why he played 28 minutes against Dallas. It's because they literally subbed him out for a second so Jokic could shoot his free throws, and then they brought him back in for the last 2.5 minutes of the game. I mean, not often you get somebody in the starting lineup that's going to see starter minutes and blowout minutes. Like we saw that with Sadiq B, actually, SPJ, somebody you and me have had over the last couple games.
Sadiq Bey is my
Sadiq
Bey. Siakam's good mention. Doesn't have a great history against the Denver specifically, Alex, but I mean, he's been doing everything for this team recently. So PRA at 34.5, 33.5, depending on where you're shopping. Oh, the PR. Yeah, that looks nice too. All right, let's move on. We've got a lot of games to get to. There might be a couple we kind of gloss over, but all right, let's go to San Antonio.
Watson for the Slately?
Yeah.
Sorry,
PRA?
yeah. PRA, 22 and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah, 22.5. Peyton Watson, leg number 1. All right, Spurs taking on the Orlando Magic. Let me just pull up the graphic here for you guys. Where is it? Why can I never read when I need to read correctly? There we go. San Antonio taking on the Magic in Orlando. 7.5 point favorites, 8 flat, depending on where you're shopping. 235.5 point total are the Magic. Surprised by this spread a little bit, which we'll talk about that in a second. Magic have been fantastic without Paolo, which has been really interesting to see. Both of these teams are missing their quote-unquote superstars, but they got a lot of superstars around them, so it's basically the battle of separate superstars. De'Aaron Fox has fit in nicely since his return. 14 and 6 are the Spurs. 13 and 8 are the Magic. I don't have anything specifically in this game. Desmond Bane's been awesome over the last few games, kind of filling in with, Paolo being out. Franz Wagner obviously is in a good spot too. High total for two teams that are pretty good defensively. I do have something in this game, but I forgot. I'll let you guys take it away though first.
I was gonna say, yeah, you said you have 8 plays. I was like, wait, are you sure? That's funny.
I got something in this one.
Boys, just to talk a little bit about the San Antonio Spurs schedule over the last few games. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but it's honestly kind of been hell. They went to Phoenix, to Portland, to Denver, to Minnesota, back home to San Antonio for one game, and now they're moving to Orlando, the first of a 4-game road trip that starts off on the East Coast and then ends up in Los Angeles. It feels like a little bit of a tough travel spot, and it feels a little bit also why they've been giving up a ton of wide open threes. Over the last 5 games, they rank second last in wide open 3-point attempts allowed. I think some of that has to do with the fact that, no Victor Wembanyama, so you're collapsing a lot more to the paint, not wanting to give up points down there. And I think, who did they just play? Yeah, against Memphis. We saw Cam Spencer go crazy. Yeah, it's Cam Spencer, right?
Mm-hmm.
Spencer and Cam Spencer, yes. Those are the two brothers. But Cam Spencer just went crazy from 3. This is a team that has been vulnerable from that spot. They just played last night. Now they're in Orlando. And a guy like Franz Wagner has not been taking a ton of threes. And his line is sitting at 1.5 for plus 140. So it's probably a donation. But Sook, we talked about this. Franz Wagner against bottom 5 3-point defenses. What does he do? He hits 2+ threes. He hasn't done it recently, but if they're giving that many wide open shots, Franz is not going to take them. His volume is why he hasn't hit it. But
yeah, it's like the specific stat isn't threes give like 3-point percentage. It's amount of threes given up.
exactly,
Yeah.
yeah. So I was looking at that. I like the value. But at plus 155, it's probably a donation. But I did tap into Franz today. I think he's going to have a big game. I think it's a tough travel spot for the Spurs. And tired legs usually means for slow closeouts and more open shots.
Nice. I was surprised you went threes with Franz, but
Yeah.
something Franz is probably a good vibe.
Mm-hmm.
I've got a sneaky one. Probably, I don't know if I can convince you guys to bet this or not, but let's find out. Harrison Barnes, over 11.5 points, minus 110. Coming off a 31 piece last night against the Memphis Grizzlies. And it's always hard to take a guy who is just at a 31 piece and now his line's sitting at 11.5, right? But then you look at the hit rate and you look at the history against the Orlando Magic. His last 5 games against the Orlando Magic, as in Harrison Barnes, 2 of them with the Spurs, 24 and 21 points, both of them being last season. Then he had a 9-point game against Sacramento, but then 2 games prior to that, 17 and 30 against the Orlando Magic. Likes playing this team, coming off a heater. His threes is also a nice look too, if you want to go that direction. 1.5 is pretty juice. 2.5 is nice plus money. I don't know, man. I hate taking a guy after having a 31-point outburst against a team, but they need his offense on this team, and it's such a low number. Could I look up and he has like 8 points? Sure, he's not the focal point of this offense, but if he knocks down a couple of triples, we gonna get there. So I really like the 11.5 for Harrison Barnes. Don't hate it as a ladder spot either. I did sprinkle in the 20 plus for 6 or 7 to 1, just for the vibes.
Let's go.
Mm-hmm. Anything else? Would you like anything in this game, Sook?
No specific plays. The one thing that I'm kind of looking at that I really do want to play, because he's in the last 5, he has 2 games with 3 steals, and we know that without Wemby, the Spurs are going to really rely on guard play. So I kind of looked at Anthony Black's stocks, or maybe just his steals, but those are just leans that I have. I didn't get to the window on anything in this game.
One more guy that I was just looking at was Desmond Bane. He played in this division with the Spurs, right, during his years down in Memphis. He's got some history against them. He also had 22, 6, and 14 assists in his last game against them. I don't know. No Paulo Banchero right now. There's a lot of usage. They're kind of looking at him to do a lot more over the last 10 games. He's kind of had some big games, 37 and 37 points in back-to-back games. Now you're going up a defense that's soft on the perimeter, a defense that you've played against quite a bit, and against some familiar faces without their, best defender. It feels
him
like
and Wagner's RA, right? Those seem like looks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like that too.
Yeah.
Bane, the 14 assists against them last game with the Grizzlies was the stretch of time where Ja wasn't playing, and he was having to just do everything for that team. But does have a nice hit rate against them, and he's cooking right now as well. So
the Magic also don't have a point guard, like a true point guard. I know that Suggs fills that spot, but he's more of a defensive guy.
Mm-hmm.
We don't really have time to talk about this, but there's such an interesting conversation to be had about superstar or players or teams that have superstar players but have additional superstar players. And when the number one superstar sits down and then the team is good without them, then the media just wants to throw them out with the trash.
Yeah.
Like Trae Young, for example, with how good the Hawks have been, like Paolo, for example. And it's like, yeah, sure, they're cooking without him. Of course, that's just how it goes. But you can't just say then that person is trash. There's reasons.
And none of these games.
Jason Tatum sucks because JB is putting up 40.
Yeah, what are we doing? The Celtics are winning games. And it's an asinine argument to make because it never includes the postseason. It never does. It's a small regular season sample size, and that's it.
The Magic should take a lesson from the Celtics. They have 2 guys that I think are superstar level. They should just have patience, build around them, see what happens. Because look at the Celtics. Everybody wanted to split them up, and now they have a chip under the belt.
Mm-hmm.
I had to sprinkle that Celtics back in there. I got it.
Yeah. Did my best.
Yeah. Chat's loving it, surely. All right, let's pick something from this game and then move on. What do you guys want to take?
Franz?
24.5 points. That's high. Or the AR. What if we took Bane? Just points.
What's his line?
His PRA is 32.5.
I actually also really liked, if you guys, someone in chat said it earlier, if you checked out Danny's article today, all of Danny's filthy unders. Danny has the under for Fox for his PRA. Not gonna lie, I don't hate that.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
We can get nasty on this and not tell him. So then
We
we
got
can
Jalen
just,
Suggs, right?
yeah. Someone said they read and they're tailing, so let's put it in here and let's tail.
35.5.
Yeah. He's gonna have a 50 piece, but it's okay.
Danny swept the board 6-0 the other day. It was actually insane, man.
You went 3-1.
Yeah, I went 3-1, but
You
it does something to me when I see somebody sweep the board with unders. It's like, yo, come on.
6-0 with 5 of them being unders and sweeping the board is impressive.
Disgusting.
That's
That's
nasty
you're
work.
a dog. You're a real dog.
And if you looked at some of the plays too, shit.
Yeah. All right, let's move on. Let's talk about the Cavaliers taking on the Portland Trailblazers. 11.5 point favorites are the Cavs, which I think is really interesting. But the Blazers are on a back-to-back. They're still without Drew Holiday. They're still without – actually, Shaedon Sharpe is back, but he's still kind of playing funky minutes. He played pretty full minutes last night. But back-to-back, we'll see what happens tonight if Shaedon does play because he's dealing with that calf problem. Cavs have been cooking. Donovan Mitchell's been cooking. I'll let you guys go first. Any thoughts on this game specifically?
Just the fact that the Denny is questionable. I was thinking maybe that has something to do with the spread right now.
Oh, shit.
Shaedon Sharpe maybe not playing high minutes. And I do think that Drew Holiday being out of the lineup has kind of really been tough, both defensively and offensively, in helping run the offense. Not that he is the point guard running the offense, just in facilitating, being a leader out there with these guys. Like, he was playing over 30 minutes per game, and the defense just hasn't really been there. They are 21st in effective field goal percentage allowed, 25th in points allowed, and they really haven't been the best when you get inside the three-point line, even from the mid-range or close to the paint. I don't know. The 11.5 point spread, second night of back-to-back. On the opposite coast.
Like this.
I'll just get it out of the way because you guys know I'm betting it. I took it. I took all about it. I'm all about it. The questionable tag, I mean, he's been playing a shit ton of basketball recently. So I wouldn't be surprised if maybe he does get a night off tonight and they punt on this game. They need to start winning some games, though. They're not winning.
Their next game is Detroit, too, to close out the swing.
Yeah, so
good luck.
Yeah, but he has been pushing through some stuff, so maybe he does end up suiting up, and if he does, this PRA could be free. He is doing everything for this team right now, flirting with triple doubles. He had 14 assists yesterday. So I just, pancakes open late. Open earlier tonight, though, in the East Coast.
I have
the other one.
Oh, sorry, go.
No, just one more. I just want to mention the spread's kind of scary now, but the Danny news, maybe this just changed. But I really like Garland's assists, 6.5 minus 115. He's at 8, 10, 8, and 7 in his last 4 games since kind of being inserted back into the full-time starting point guard for this team. Also had 8 and 7 assists in back-to-back games against Portland last season. So it's a big total. Donovan Mitchell's been awesome. Really wanted to take his points again. I wouldn't be surprised if we look up and he has another 30 piece, but they've set it at 28, 29.5, which I think is appropriate. So I went with Garland assists. This game could get weird, though. Not going to lie. Goats are muted.
The Cavaliers, team total is at 127 points.
Yeah, Portland gives up a lot of points. And just because chat's asking, the D-Mitch assist is a great look. The 5+ assists is definitely juice, but it's hitting 8 of 10, and Portland is 28th to assists allowed. I'm sure Vsauce is about to talk about him, but Mobley, his 3.5 assists has hit in 5 of the last 6 games, 4.36 average, 4.3 average, but he's also playing center tonight with no Jared Allen, which means that he's going to have even more assist opportunities because they're 20th to assists allowed from the center spot. I have a play I really like in this game that I'm going to go off about a little bit. So Vsauce, do you have anything that you want to talk about before I go?
Please go.
My boy, Jalen Tyson, going back. I know Lonzo is probable in this one, but we're seeing a lot of injuries and a big spread in this one. He's coming off a game with 42 PRA. The RA is actually plus money. I've talked about this before where he can kind of play the off guard and the small ball 4, so he can be moved around the court a lot, which the Cavaliers coaching staff loves. The bigger point is, boys, that Jared Allen is actually out. When Mobley moves to center, Tyson plays that small ball 4. With Allen out, Jalen Tyson actually hits this 19.5 PRA line in 6 of 7 career games without the center. So I really love this play. If this play was a kid, I would adopt it. I would start a college fund for it. But I really do like Jalen Tyson, 20 PRA for -115.
I wish we had a list of all the plays that Sook has the college funds out for currently, because there's been rare, but there's like one or two a season. One or two.
You got some college funds to start saving up for, big dog. No, I like this a lot. I like his points too, just at 11.5. I mean, if this game does turn into a 20-25 point game, he's going to be in there still. Like Mitch and Garland, those guys are going to sit down, but he would still play. Unfortunately, the PRA is not widely available. No. But we can do it for the. Is this your saucy entry?
This might be my saucy entry. I think they're hiding it because Lonzo's probable, but there's a chance he doesn't play.
I think they're hiding it also because of the Denny news.
Yeah.
No, we can pick something for the slate lay from everything that's available, and then when we make the saucy lay at the end, we can put Tyson in because I like it a lot. Great ladder spot. I mean, 15 plus points is plus 210.
This is that time of the year too, where it's like we're going into the holiday season, right? This is the lull point that everybody calls out in the NBA, because first 4 weeks everybody's happy and everyone's rearing to go. Then you get into this like little weird point where you're not sure what teams are going to make the playoffs and everything like that. Guys are resting, but there's a lot of value in guys like this. We saw Cam Spencer have a big night the other day. Now a guy like Jalen Tyson just had 42 PRA. These games aren't happening by accident. You just got to identify the value.
All right. Do we want to just punt on putting anything from the slate lay in this and then come back to Tyson for the saucy lay at the end?
Do we want to just do D-Mitch 5 assists?
We can do that too.
Or Mobley, 3.5 assists.
I like D-Mitch a little better.
Yeah, and because it's juiced, we can just throw it in there.
Yeah.
5 plus.
Yeah.
Okay. 5 plus assists for Donovan Mitchell. Let's move on. Keep moving and grooving. Drop a dub, chat, if you're enjoying the show. Drop a dub if you came from Twitch or Twitter. Apparently, Twitter is bugging right now. I don't think that we're even live. I don't think the live is working on Twitter. So, appreciate you guys tuning in right here on Twitch. We are doing a giveaway at the end of the show. If you are here with us on Twitch, you will be entered to win one of our new Vibes hats in honor of the holidays being right around the corner, too. So, thanks for being here and sticking around. Hope we're giving you some winners. You guys are giving us some winners. That's for damn sure. All right, boys. Let's keep it rolling. I can't wait to talk about this game. Clippers taking on the Hawks in Atlanta. Hot Atlanta. 3.5 point favorites. Interesting spread, I have to say. Why Mitchell over Garland? Because these guys like Mitchell better. I like both. So I have Garland straight if you want to go that way. But let's go with, where are we at here? Atlanta taking on the Hawks, taking on the Clippers, 3.5 point favorites in ATL. Clippers coming to town with the just crazy shit that's nice. You guys see the trash here? You guys see this?
Oh my God.
Who did that?
The graphics guy cooked some hot garbage.
That's fantastic.
The ship is sinking. 226.5, 227 flat point total. Jalen Johnson's on a heater. Unfortunately, Dyson Daniels let us down the other night, but he's also been very good. Good question, RJ. I have a play. I'll go ahead and lead us off. We talked about him a little bit earlier. I'm going to the beard. And I'm taking the triple-double for 15-1. Now, as you said, V, maybe this game is one of those games where this team is just in absolute shambles because of what we saw. But it's only a 3.5 point spread. Mm-hmm. So that makes me feel like that the Clippers are going to come in here and play with a little bit of oomph, whether it be a fuck you to Lou, whether it be a fuck you to the organization, or whatever it is. But this is, to go back to Harden, 14.5 RA, hitting 3 straight games versus the Hawks. If you go back even further than that, this is hitting 8 straight games versus the Hawks. So he has cooked this team in the rebound and assist department, and they played earlier this season, and he had a triple-double against them in a 3-point loss. Do I think he gets a triple-double tonight? No, probably not. But 15-1, it's too much for me to ignore. So I really like Harden here. The Hawks should absolutely roll. But the line's kind of saying that maybe the Clippers come out and play some good ball tonight.
Yeah, I actually just went with the Hawks. I know sometimes in sports you're supposed to buy the bad news. Everyone's trying to respond to the negativity, trying to prove that, hey, we're still a viable franchise. But I don't think so. And the Atlanta Hawks are a good basketball team. They're doing all of this without Ice Trey, and I don't see why it stops. They're a deep team. Ty Lue has cried about this in the media. Oh, it's hard to have a next guy up mentality when one guy makes 40 million and the next guy's a vetman. The Atlanta Hawks don't have that problem. These birds are ready to fly, and 3.5 just felt like a comfy enough spot. If it was 5.5, 6.5, I might not have taken it, but I do think that the Hawks handle business today. I also think Richelet has a chance to have a good game as well. They're bleeding points from the small forward spot out in LAC.
Yeah, so I love this. I think this is a perfect spot to kind of come in and fade them. I was looking for a spot here. I was looking at possibly the team total, but just to take a second and talk about how bad this fucking Clippers team has been. Not only are they disrespecting their superstars and the only legends that they've ever had, but they are defensively just terrible. They're in 22nd in points allowed, but also play at the slowest pace in the NBA. It takes effort to allow as many points as they do every single game, just due to the lack of possessions. They're 25th in effective field goal percentage allowed, 28th in turnover percentage. They are not turning opponents over. They're doing nothing offensively, and on the perimeter it gets even worse. Let me just pull it up real quick here. From 3-point range, they're 29th in 3-point percentage allowed. And I just hate everything about this Clippers defense. I think that they are going to get ruined tonight. I think that the Hawks are coming off a game in which they just played one of the best teams in the NBA and one of the top 3 defenses in the NBA in the Detroit Pistons. It's going to be like one of those things I'll have to talk about where you're lifting a really heavy weight and then all of a sudden you go and you pick up the 5 and it smacks you in the face because of how light it is. You go from the Pistons on the road to a home game against the beatdown Clippers. I think the Hawks are going to score close to 130 today. It's something that they've done in 2 of their last 3 games. And I'm going back to Dyson Daniels, SPJ. I'm doing it. I'm going back.
Sicko, man.
I'm going back. I'm going to the PRA too, as sick as I am, man. Harden is top 3 in blow-by rate this year. He is going to pull the matchup of Dyson Daniels solely for the fact that this is not the offensive guy. He's not going to line up against Zachary Richelet or Nickeil Alexander-Walker. But this is a guy who cannot stay in front of anybody, and Dyson Daniels has been very quick. I know the game he had, he burned us all, but I'm going right back to him in a game that should be very high scoring, at least from the Atlanta Hawks side.
Okay. I love you both.
Mm-hmm.
The Atlanta Hawks are 13-9 and have won 4 of their last 6 games.
Mm-hmm.
The Los Angeles Clippers have lost 5 games in a row and have lost 8 of their last 10. Why in the absolute fuck are they 3.5-point dogs in this game in Atlanta?
Like Kawhi Leonard.
I'll tell you why. Because they're going to win outright.
Really? You betting it? Clips money line?
No, but that's why I'm taking Harden in this situation. This line makes no sense, man. You guys just laid out all the perfect reasons, and maybe this is one of those situations where it just all makes sense and the Hawks is the right side. But there's no reason the Clippers should not be at least 5.5-point dogs here. 6, 7.
6,
Why
7
is it only 3.5?
It's tough because the Hawks don't cover. They give up big leads. They just gave up a 9-0 run in the last 2 minutes of the game against the Pistons. It's definitely not the best spot for them. I think the Clippers get beat down. But we'll see.
Foul a lot. They don't defend the break.
I get it. I get it. But the Clippers haven't even covered 3.5 points in 5 straight games.
Do you think that they hate Chris Paul that much?
No, I think that they're going to play for their homie that got burned, that got kicked to the can.
You can't play well for your homie and he gets kicked to the can and you guys win by 15? That looks fucked. That looks like he was the problem.
No. Okay, what, they're going to go play out and play worse?
Protest.
They can't play much worse than they have already been playing.
Formal protest. Informal protest. That's what you do. No, I'm just kidding. We'll see. It's going to be an interesting game.
This line just stinks. It stinks. It doesn't make any sense. And, you can't read into it too much, but there's no way the Clippers should only be 3.5-point dog. They were 2.5 a little while ago.
Yeah, it is fishy, but I usually look and try to find big discrepancies. And when one team is the 4th best fast breaking team in the league and the other team is the 2nd worst team at defending it, and the team that has the advantageous position is at home, I would just think that Quinn Snyder has his boys ready to jump on the unction. Like, SPJ, you were the one who called this team being bad. when we said who's one team that would not surprise you if they were horrible.
This team's, I know. I am agreeing with you on everything in the fact of all the analysis is 100% correct. But there's ginormous casinos in Las Vegas that are made of multi-million dollar lights and electric bills.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't understand this line. And I'm not saying that the Hawks probably win this game by 20 points and we'd spent more time talking about it than we should. But I just wanted to throw that out there.
Books might also be overvaluing the fact that, they respond to this and they play well.
Could be.
Again, you know what I mean? It goes one way or the other. They're just evaluating what they have in front of them as well.
Well, I've seen so many things that what you guys just mentioned. Also, again, the travel last night, they got delayed. They didn't get into Atlanta until like really early this morning because of the 6-hour flight delay or something that they had. So it's like everything is against this Clippers team right now. And they're hot garbage, as you can see. So
okay.
James Harden coming out of Magic City. I don't know. I just don't know.
He's gonna have some glitter on him, bro.
You just
walk
know
on the
that
court.
he had a car parked at the airport that took him straight to Magic City and not to the team hotel. But
James Harden doesn't have flu games. He has stripper games. Triple-double just cashed.
If he walks out there and there's some glitter sparkling in that beard, I'm doubling down on the triple-double. That's all I'm saying. All right, let's move on.
A lot of the money is on the over, though, so we might see a banger of a game.
I think we're going to see some fun in Atlanta. I don't know which way it's going to be. It's going to be fun, though. All right, let's go from Atlanta. Let's fly and go to the Garden. Talk about the Knicks taking on the Con-Canipples, the Hornets. The 9-point dogs coming into the Garden here. 235.5 point total. High total. They just played the Nets last night and lost to Brooklyn. They are winners of 2 of their last 3, though, are the Hornets. The Knicks got done by your boys last night. Well done, Celtics. But they had won 4 straight before that, so they were kind of due for an L. I don't have a bet in this game specifically, but I really feel like that we get a Jalen Brunson bounce-back game. He had a bad game yesterday against the Celtics. He has had good games against the Hornets previously. His line is 29.5. I could see him having a 30-piece, maybe even more tonight. But I got nothing in this game. What do you guys like?
I like Con-Canipples. I know it's the second night of a back, or it's not the second night of a back-to-back, actually. They've just been waiting since Monday in Brooklyn. The Knicks, however, are on the second night of a back-to-back, and they short travel, but are coming up from Boston back to New York for this one. And like I said, the perimeter defense has not been good in New York this year. They rank 27th in threes allowed, 28th, 25th in three-point percentage allowed, and Con-Canipples in their last game really did not take advantage. I bet him in this exact same scenario less than a week ago. He went 0 for 7 from 3, didn't hit his points line, and I don't even think he finished the game. They got blown out in that last one against the Knicks. Yeah, so it was a 28-point loss. I think tonight, with the Knicks on the second leg of a back-to-back in New York, we see the kid kind of come back a little bit. If you look at his threes line, it's over 3.5, which is a little bit high, but the price is good. Minus 105 is what I got in that. And it's hit in 8 of his 10 road games. He's only played 10 road games this year, but he's shooting 45% from 3. He's hitting 8 of 10 games, and I just think that's the perfect spot. He didn't hit last time, went 0 for 7, didn't finish the game because of the blowout. I'm going right back to him in a spot where I think he has a big day. Saw Derek White with 4 threes yesterday. Jaylen Brown had 42 points on this defense. They just haven't been playing good defensively like they did last year, and I'm here to take advantage.
I love it. He also came on. He also had some he's fucking 20 years old, boys. And he was saying, we're not playing good enough right now. Like, we're not getting wins. Like, we need to be better. Like, leadership, man. We have to pick something from the last game. And I want to put the Hawks spread in here for you guys.
Let's just do the money line.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm down.
Okay.
So it just got sussed out for absolutely no reason. For no reason at all.
He hates when we choose things
reason.
that he pitches. I'm kind of on the other side of it, but I wanted to show you guys the voice of confidence on the fact that I might be wrong.
All right. Love you.
So
Clippers by 10, chat.
Yeah, we're getting fogged.
I already have money on James Harden triple-double. So, you know what? Either way, we're feeling good about it. Let's just talk about what chat's talking about. Sexton's points, 14.5. I mean, how do we not take this? 6 straight games smacked. 15 against the Knicks earlier this season. Smack. 25 and 25 last 2 games against the Knicks for the Jazz last season. Smack. Smack.
He's been fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, like if
I'm
you
not-
want to play for a contender too, you know, like
Mhm.
this is a team that's not really going anywhere. This is the perfect time to do it in front of the New York fan base and in front of New York leadership. Suk, what do you think? 14 and a half?
Yeah.
Why do you only play
He-
19 games? Oh, 19 minutes against Brooklyn.
Because that's just he doesn't. It's other games that they don't utilize him as much. You know.
I know Brandon Miller tonight.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Still
LaMelo's
out.
probable, so he's probably going to play, and it is the Garden, so you know. But again, I'll just say it again. Brunson, 29.5 points. Like he hasn't sniffed it in 2 straight games, 15 and 18. The Hornets are bad defensively. So
So bad.
I can see it. Suk, do you have anything straight in this game, or do you want to move on?
Nothing straight in this game, but the one thing I had circled was Kalkbrenner plays a little bit better on the road. His 14.5 PR looks like a good look. 5 of the last 6 games on the road, he actually averages 17 PR. So he's pretty much getting up over that number pretty comfortably every time. Obviously, the worry and why I didn't get to the window is Cat. He's going to be running around the perimeter. Cat doesn't get blocked a lot. Kind of like Jokic, underrated in that sense. So nothing for me in this one.
Just to reiterate, I think so. I almost bet this. So down with the 30, 29 and 29 and a half. That's also spicy too.
Just about Brunson, I just looked this up because we're talking about it. He does struggle on the second night of a back-to-back. He's shooting just 40% in games that with no rest this year, averaging 23.5 points.
Okay.
Yeah.
Glad I didn't bet it straight then. Hart, PRA looks nice as well. Now that he's back in the starting lineup. The titty milk's back, boys.
Back on the menu.
He
I mean, they
changed it
won
out.
some games too.
Sure. He's been scoring too because they need it. Okay. You want to put Con's not your saucy play, is it?
No, but we could take him at 3 in this instead of taking the 3.5. Just 3 threes.
3 threes. Come on.
I like the PA
Con.
too.
Or
PA,
the PRA.
yeah, we could do the PA or the PRA.
What do you like more, V?
I like the threes, to be honest, but
Let's
like
do that
that might just be my own bias.
No,
let's
I'm just
do the
gonna shoot him.
threes.
Let's do 3 threes. It's minus 295, but it's the slate lay. It's fine. All right, so Connell Knipple, 3 threes. Maybe he gets the just on a talk show boost too, you know.
And don't forget, guys, there's gonna be way more nipples in the league. They're coming.
He's gonna
AJ
see a
Green
lot.
also just had 6 threes against this team.
Hey man, this guy might grow up tonight. He's playing in the Garden. If he has a big night tonight, he might see some other nipples. So let's move on. All right now. 4 more games to go, and we've got 22 minutes. So let's speed round it. Bucks taking on the Pistons. We talked about this a little bit earlier. Milwaukee 4.5-point dogs. It's looking like Giannis is returning tonight after sitting out a couple games. Kevin Porter Jr. is still questionable after his huge game. I think that he doesn't play, but I don't know if there's any extra news about that right now. Cade has been awesome. The 228.5 point total, 230 in some spots. I'm just going to get it out of the way to get it nice and chalky with you boys. Oh, that's the wrong thing. I took Giannis, 48.5 PRA. He's had great games against this team. He's probably going to want to silence some of the noise that's happening around. And what's the best way to come out and play after you're getting rumored that you're getting traded somewhere is to dominate. So at home, I like the triple-double sprinkle too. He had a triple-double against them when they played last time. Cade's also had some really good matchups against the Bucks as well. 2 teams, like you mentioned, within the division that play each other quite often. So I went with the superstars here. I like Cade a lot, but I ended up taking Giannis.
Let's go.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see how I like the narrative, and especially if he's going to play. Like, you know, usually news like this comes out, and you think the player's not going to play, you think they're going to hold him out or anything like that. But I mean, yeah, fuck it. I do like you just mentioned him on the other side. Cade's had some huge games against his Bucks in 53, 54, and 47 in 3 of his last 4 against Milwaukee, including 47 PRA with 29, 8, and 10 this year against this team. The Milwaukee defense has been really bad, especially at that guard spot. I kind of like this PRA line here, 42.5.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like it too.
Mm-hmm.
I honestly think you could just take both guys, PRA, call it a night.
Yeah, I agree. Suk, anything you liked in this one?
No, this just Detroit is good. Milwaukee's bad. Honestly, I know this is another situation where maybe we buy the bad news and Giannis comes out like a gangbuster, but like Detroit's still Detroit. They're not going to just let him do whatever. But I do like the 48.5. I'd be comfortable with that in our saucy lay or even the slate lay. It's because it's Giannis. It's still him.
Let's take Cade. Let's take Cade here, and then we can think about Giannis.
Cool.
Okay. Which line with Cade?
PRA.
PRA. Yeah. I did put Giannis 8-8 and Cade 8-8 in a little plus 100,000 parlay.
Ooh.
Oh, what about Denny 8-8 to round you out?
I was overly invested, and he's probably not going to play. The other two legs of that were Harrison Barnes 20 points and Harden triple double. So if that cashes chat, you're the only ones that heard about it.
What was Cade's PRA? Remind me.
42.5.
So can you like for Jalen Duren in this one?
It's just everything's up in there. We don't know if Giannis is playing. Duren's been great for 100%.
Yeah, Giannis is playing.
I don't know.
The only question mark right now is Kevin Porter Jr.
I would take Detroit 4.5. I think they.
Me too.
I think they beat up on them.
But this is again, boys. This is one of those situations. Yeah, all right. We don't have time to go into this again. I think there's some landmines tonight, man. I don't know. I'm probably wrong, but whatever.
No, I mean Harden and Giannis going off. The logic is completely there and sound.
Sauceman's just looking longingly in the distance.
No, I was. John just said not know in chat. That confused the hell out of me. Like, what does not know mean?
I could totally see Harden get a triple double, Giannis get near a triple double, both of these guys lose, and then go home and call their agents to say, "Get me the fuck out of here."
Get me the fuck out of here.
I mean, they've already probably got a text strain about it, anyways. So, all right, last three games of the night. Why is there not a late night game tonight? What the hell is that?
Very weird, right?
Yeah, there's no whatever. They had a really late night game last night, and it was shitty and then good, and then the Thunder ended up covering anyways. But Bulls taking on the Nets. Let's go to Chicago to see how the Chicago Bulls are going to do against the Brooklyn Nets. 232.5 point total, another high total here with the Chicago Bulls. Obviously, run. Sauceman, you want to lead us off? What do you like in this game?
Yeah, nice and chalky. Josh Giddey over 18.5 RA. I am I'm attaching myself to the Giddey wagon once again. The guy has just been absolutely fantastic. He leads the team in rebounds, assists. No Kobe White tonight. He's going to see a ton of volume. And this is a Nets team that is just not been good defensively in any by any metric. They're 29th in effective field goal percentage allowed, 20th in points allowed, and that's because of their pace of play. The Bulls are playing at a top 3 pace, and I wasn't sure if that was going to stick. It stuck. They're playing at that pace. Josh Giddey is running the break. He's rebounding very hard.
Just Giddey.
And the Nets have not been good on the offensive glass either. That's something where he's really been kind of, I think, burning teams. So just give me the 18.5 RA. I think the 39.5 PRA was just a tad bit high. So, I'm all in on Giddey props today.
Let's go.
Nice. Nothing wrong with taking Josh Giddey.
Josh Giddey.
Josh Giddey. I got a weird one, but I'll let Suk. You got anything in this game, Suk, that you like?
Yeah, Austin kind of giving it up. You can go with the points, but I haven't gotten to the window exactly with either player yet. But I'm looking at Clowney and Claxton on the Nets. Both guys have been in the league for a number of years. The Bulls give up a lot of blocks. They give up a lot of assists. They play at a decent pace. I just think that with the athleticism of Clowney and Claxton, they could give Vooch some trouble with their a little bit savvy veteranness that is like low key. They could give Matis some trouble. I think both of those guys, there's a number of things in play with them. Clowney's 2 assists has hit in 4 of the last 5 versus bottom 10 defenses. Claxton's 2 blocks has hit in 4 of 5 versus teams getting blocked in the bottom 10. I think both Clowney and Claxton have an opportunity to make some noise, and we need a nickname for these guys if they get a little bit better.
The Clown Claw? I don't know. I'll think about something. I will say Nick Claxton's double-double is in my double-double I posted earlier. He had a double-double last time he played against the Bulls, 13 rebounds in that game, and we all know Vooch is a little bit marshmallowy. And this is something we got to mention because we talked about it going into the summer, how awesome of a draft pick this was, and hopefully they will continue to utilize him. You're not going to get any props for him, though, because he's not playing enough minutes, but be on the lookout.
You guys see his dunk the other day?
Yeah.
Just obliterated some guy.
For sure. All right, I got a weird guy. I haven't bet this yet, but maybe I'll convince myself to. Tyrese Martin, over 9.5 points against the Bulls here. Tyrese Martin is in the starting lineup for the Nets. Hasn't hit in back-to-back games, but he's had some nice games this season, 16 and 26 against the Toronto Raptors and against the Sixers. But this is about his hit rate against the Bulls. 19 and 15 in back-to-back games against Chicago last year. That was with the Nets as well. Really good shooter from three. 27th in points allowed is the Bulls. I think this is going to be kind of an up and down type of game. Tyrese Martin's going to get left alone a lot. You could look up. He's going to knock down a couple threes. I like the 10. Love the 15 plus for a sprinkle if you want to get real crazy. But I mean, I wouldn't suggest throwing Tyrese Martin 15 points in a lot of stuff. So, but yeah, I really like that one. Haven't bet it 100%, put a unit on it, but I like the 9.5 for the plus money.
The Bulls give up so many assists that every single line for the Nets, including Tyrese Martin, is absolutely juiced for the assists. But it's maybe a chance for him to get 5 assists again, and that's plus money in a lot of places.
I mean,
It's
so you
also
can take
because
his
of the pace of play. Like they're just like they're playing so fast, so they're giving up more possessions on the other side, and they give up a ton of fast break points, which is exactly what you want for assists.
It's the 15.5 PRA looks nice for Martin too.
Mhm.
Yeah,
That looks
that's a
really
comfy
tasty.
spot.
Yeah. Okay. Are you going to use Giddy for your slate play or saucy lay? Saucy lay?
Yes.
Yeah. All right. So we won't do Giddy here then. Do you guys want to roll with Martin for this
Yeah.
point? Or
Just
Claxton
points?
or Claxton. I liked Claxton's RA a lot too. But we can roll with I don't have any beans on. This will be my way of putting money on Tyrese Martin. So there we go. If you guys agree with that.
Yeah, we can do that.
Don't sound so convinced, my man.
Sorry, just betting in net is so tough, man. It's so fucking.
Well, what are you gonna? I mean, I don't want to double dip on Josh just in case he screws us.
I'm not saying put this in the slate lately, but I did bet as a parlay like Ayo Dosunmu for 2 threes. No Kobe White tonight. A ton of their lineup is out, and the Nets are fucking dog shit on the perimeter this year. So yeah, it's minus 134. But yeah.
Are you opposed to Martin 15.5 PRA?
No. I like it. Like I said, the assists are going to be there, all that stuff. I'm just I can't be enthused by a Nets prop, I guess.
I will say, even though we hate Michael Porter Jr., he has been really good for this team, especially the last 4 or 5 games.
Did you see him? Like, I hate to give that guy any credit, but him just make Miles Bridges eat his fucking words the other night against Charlotte.
Yes. That was last night.
Like,
Yeah,
fuck them both. That was fantastic.
Yeah. I mean, if you're gonna trash talk a guy like that, and you got to back it up, and he very much so backed it up. So there you go. All right, last 3. We got 3 more games to go.
2 more.
2 more.
Yeah.
Oh,
What's up, fam?
you got plenty of time, boys.
10 minutes, Suck. Relax.
That's that's way. I was like, what the fuck?
That's not a lot of time. I don't know how much we're going to talk about this one. We may skip over this one pretty quickly, though. Rockets taking on the Kings. 15.5 point favorites are the Houston Rockets. Kings have just an absolute shambles. 230.5 point total. Anything?
Bueller?
I
got nothing in this one.
This game stinks.
This game is fucking horrendous. I want nothing to do with it. Yeah, I think we can move on, boys. That's the longest we've ever been silenced on any game. Holy shit.
I mean, I tried really hard to find something that I liked. Sengun's coming off an almost triple-double. Maybe he has a good game. But, like, if Westbrook...
Revenge?
Oh, yeah, I mean, it's every night's Russ revenge night, though. So.
I mean, they booted him out of Houston, though, right? Like they didn't want him here at the end of it. But I also just, like, again, you're right. Every fucking night is Russ revenge.
It is. It literally is.
It literally is, dude. And this team also is just... God, this team is bad. This team is just so bad. All right, well, then let's spend a little more time, give it appropriately. Sook said the game of the night. Let's close it out with this. Miami Heat taking on the Dallas Mavericks. Mavericks 4.5 point dogs at home. hosting the Heat coming to town. Apparently earlier today, Norman Powell was questionable to play in this game. It's seeming like that he is out now. So no Norman Powell for the Miami Heat. PJ Washington questionable. Anthony Davis is back in the starting lineup. And your boy, Ryan Nembhard, in the starting lineup for the Dallas Mavericks. Go ahead, Sook. You said you wanted to talk about it.
Yeah, I love this game, and I really like a play in this one. I took Cooper Flag for 1 block for plus money, boys. Not usually that at that number. I don't know why it's there. He hasn't been getting a lot of blocks lately, but today he takes Miami, who's in the bottom third for blocks allowed. And as we know, all of that pace that Miami plays with, this is going to mean a lot of possessions in this game. Cooper Flag loves to get blocks. Miami is actually second in fast break points and second in points in the paint. So Cooper's going to have to help out. Maybe he gets a chase down block. Maybe he blocks a small guy on the inside. Anthony Davis is back tonight. So I do think that this is going to be a banger of a basketball game. I'm definitely going to crack a beer and watch this one. But Cooper Flag for 1 block for plus 115. I absolutely love that play. And I'll chug a whole beer when he gets it.
Fuck yeah. Can you get that on the timeline?
Yeah,
Sure.
If Cooper Flag gets a block, we're gonna need the shotgun from Sookman, please. I want the shotgun from Sookman.
You did it again just to make sure Sook ends the show tweaking.
I got a bet in this game too. It's unfortunate that Ryan Nembhard, there are no lines for him because they're probably not going to have it until the game starts, which sucks ass. But if you have DFS books, you can play some his PRA and his RA and anything. Just play anything you want. It all looks good. I took this earlier today. This is actually kind of one of my favorites, but the line has moved a little bit because I presumed that Norman Powell was going to be out from what we were talking earlier. He is out. I'm going back to the hero wagon, man. Tyler Hero. I got it at 21.5. His points. Where did I? Do I not have it listed on here? Oh,
There you go.
That's okay. 21.5 points. It's 23.5 now. I like it there too. I like the 21.5 better. Obviously, he's hit this in 4 straight games since his return from injury. No Norman Powell. He's going to have to take more shots. And the last 2 games against the Dallas Mavericks, 24 and 40. So he had 24 already earlier this season. It was his first game back actually, and he had a great game against them at home. And he had a 40-piece against them last time he played in Dallas. So I really like Hero here. I think the line is actually starting to creep up to where it's going to be set more and more as we move through the season. The 21.5 was a joke this morning. So, yeah, give me Hero. Keep rocking.
Can I just say, too, we don't have that much time. This is just like me bitching again. But, like, ESPN, fix your shit on the Mavericks official depth chart on your website. They don't even have Ryan Nembhard as the starting point guard. They have some guy named RJ Nembhard Jr. Thank you, ESPN, for constantly being a laughing stock.
Ryan Nembhard, if you needed a guy to be your hype man / PR person / whatever you want to advertise you online, Sookman can help you out. Goats are muted.
It's so muted. He doesn't even know where he's muted from.
Yeah.
I'm going to remove one of your mute buttons. So you only have one.
I was just going to say Team Canada needs a hype man. Slick's the guy.
You guys are both kind of honorary hype mans for Team Canada.
I do have a play.
Stephen A probably updates the page. That's really funny, B-Dot. That's a good one.
But I do have a play in this one. I'm looking at the name that we don't really like to bet, and I'm probably going to be sitting here bitching about it later, guys. But Anthony Davis at over 10.5 rebounds. I'm betting it's sitting at minus 130. He played 32 minutes in that last game. I know that his play time is always a little bit strange, but he had 11 rebounds the last time he played this team, and the matchup is why I'm looking at this. The Heat ranked 29th in rebounds allowed, bottom 5 in offensive rebound rate allowed, and that's exactly why I'm targeting this. Anthony Davis just played 32 minutes. He had 13 rebounds. 4 of those came on the offensive side of the ball. He's also averaging 3.2 offensive rebounds per game in his last 10 games, and just in the 7 games he's played this year, that number is 3.3 offensive rebounds. The Heat have struggled with the offensive glass, one, because they're playing a very high-octane style of basketball where guys are not always back on defense. And not just that, but they have smaller guys. A guy like Bam Adebayo is playing center there. You have a guy like Kel'el Ware who does give them big minutes, but Anthony Davis is a big body in the paint. And if PJ Washington also sits, it just feels like more rebounding opportunities for the big men, especially on the offensive glass. So give me Anthony Davis over 10.5 rebounds.
If he can make it through the whole game, probably cashing.
That's literally all I need here, man.
I'm surprised you
Ball
didn't
hit
want
his
to.
hand into the rim the other day. Like, come on, the worst
He's
one
done-
ever.
He's done that so many times too, and I swear it's every time I bet him. So I really hope it doesn't happen again tonight, boys.
I'm surprised you're not going back to your homie,
Max Christie?
Sure.
Yeah,
I thought about it, man, but the Miami defense, like, I know they're giving up points. They play at a very high pace, but their effective field goal percentage allowed it's like, what is it, top 2? Field goal percentage allowed is top 2. They really make you earn every fucking point despite giving, like, they are the opposite of the Clippers. The Clippers don't give you a lot of possessions, but every possession is easy. Miami's going to give you a ton of possessions, but they're going to make you work for every fucking point that you get. And that's why I'm a little bit hesitant on any prop. I didn't realize this until I actually shout out Danny. He put this on my radar, and he's just like, this Heat team's defense is pretty good. And I was like, I looked a little bit deeper into it, and I was like, holy fuck, wait, they're still good. They're just giving up like 15, 20 more possessions per game now.
they gassed
They
you
also-
by the fourth quarter too.
Oh, yeah.
It's crazy to watch a team in 2025 that doesn't run a pick and roll, which is whack.
Yeah, it's all
Just to
slips.
say,
Crazy.
It's like
Just
that
to
guru
say-
goal. Remember, like back in the day? Was it, I can't remember the
Awesome.
school that did it.
do me a favor. Look at Max Christie's charts against the Heat and come back to me.
Okay. Okay. All right.
I'll read it off while you're looking at it. Max Christie earlier this season against the Heat, 15 points. His line is 9.5. Game before last season, 19. Game before that with the Lakers, 16. Game before that, 11. 4 straight hits against the
Yeah.
Heat. 3 threes in 3 straight games. His line is 1.5.
If you don't like the Christie look, Klay Thompson 3 threes, hit 5 of 6 at home. He's been heating up, boys. In the last 5, he's actually shooting 50%, 21 from 40 and from 42 shots.
That positive aggression truck hit him like a truck. Shit. Fucked it
That
up.
booty hit him and he got happy. That's more like it.
You got that Thanksgiving dinner, and you got that big old Thanksgiving dessert.
The dinner roll.
Oh
The
my
dinner
god.
roll. And get that cake.
Let's cook, boys. We got
yeah,
hockey
let's cook.
soon.
Let's cook and get out of here. What do I want to take in this game? Close us out. Hero? You guys down for Hero?
I am.
Yeah. Do you want to take
Or-
Matt Christie for
or-
10 points like you just
Let's
said?
do
I mean,
let's do Christie and get down with that.
Grandpa, here you
Right.
go. 1-5 mutuals. Okay, Alex.
Max
Wait.
Christie.
10 points.
I got a season full of sweaters for you guys. Don't worry, chat. We're gonna have some
Yeah.
fun.
Sauceman literally said he's upped his sweater game to appease you guys. All right, there's the slate lay scrolling at the bottom of the screen. 8 picks plus 8,000, 1 leg in each game. We skipped a couple because some of them are stanky. And you guys can pick and choose and make your own. Have some fun. Bet responsibly, as always. All right, boys. Saucy 4, and then we'll get out of here and we'll pass it off to the expected bets 4 lads who are sitting so nicely down below. Look at them. Look at them so nicely down there. Hello,
A
lads.
handsome bunch.
Handsome
Josh
lads.
Giddy.
Josh Giddy.
Giddy,
Josh Giddy.
please.
All right, Varun.
Oh God.
If you really want to get him, the proper pronunciation is Varun.
Varun.
My God. He's-
Isn't it Varun? I listened to your mom say it a bunch. It was cute.
Oh,
Josh, you said 7. You said RA, right?
Yeah. All right.
Okay,
18
7.
and a
I
half?
got 17.5.
Ooh, perfect.
Okay. What do you want, Sook? As yours?
Jalen Tyson, PRA.
Let me see if we have it here now. Otherwise, I'll switch books.
Gator. Sorry. Every time I see his name, you just gotta like yell it. It's just one of those words you have to.
I just
yell.
want to scream, Gator, don't play.
Exactly. It's just, you know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Gator don't play.
Is that what that? We need to know from Gator if that's where that came from. PRA from Jalen Tyson. No, not available. What about just the points? You good with just the points?
Yeah, I can get behind that. 10.5?
Yeah, 11.5.
Do you want to take
Yeah.
Giannis 48.5?
Hitting. Yes, Giannis. 48.5 pra. Giannis PRA. Combo. Giannis. Wow, it's down to 46.5. That must mean that what's his face is playing. Kevin Porter Jr. Yeah. Okay. Giannis 46.5 pra. All right, last leg. Then we got to pass it off.
Ooh.
We talked
Con?
about a lot.
Jokic?
Jokic? We don't have anything in that game. Jokic or Mathurin for 20?
You guys want to sweat the last game? We're waiting for Cooper to get a block?
Oh, what's the odds on that?
Plus money.
Ooh. They play at such a high pace, too. There's going to be there should be more opportunities.
What about the stocks?
Kind of
No, they
juice,
don't.
but I can get behind that too.
No, they don't have it. I can't bet his block. I can't bet his block.
Your book.
I want it to be,
Actually
dude.
not.
I want it to
His
be.
book.
I want it to be.
Why don't we do
Uh,
AD? Giannis and AD. I think they can both have great nights. How do you guys feel about
Giannis-
just AD? PRA.
Giannis boards.
We can also
Where's
just
the
take the
rebounds?
80 double-double and cap it there. I don't think that's going to be too juiced.
It's minus 195. That's kind of juiced. Let's just take the rebounds. You like it? I
Yeah, I
like the
do.
logic.
10 and a
Makes
half.
sense. Is that your favorite play today?
No, my favorite play was Giddy. That was my first leg. I'd say second favorite play would be AD or Mathurin.
I like the AD over 10.5 rebounds. I like that.
All right. Let's take that. Plus 1,000. Right on the nose. Josh Giddey over 17.5 rebounds and assists. Jalen Tyson 11.5 points. Giannis Antetokounmpo 46.5 PRA, and then Anthony Davis over 10.5 rebounds. Bing, bong, bang. Bet responsibly as always. Lads, thanks for waiting a couple minutes. Sorry we went a little long. Chat, don't go anywhere. You got another hour talking with the expected bets. 4 lads talking all about the frozen pond. They're gonna have some fun. Gator's gonna tell you why his name is Gator. Probably not, but it's okay. Lads, it's been a pleasure. Go follow V on the social media machine. Go follow V or go follow Sookman at Just Sook. Go follow me at Sweatpant Jesus. Let me pass it off to these lads here and click the right buttons. You guys ready down there? You ready to rock and roll? They've been ready. All right, let's get after it. Go and hang out on the frozen pond with the expected bets 4 lads. Appreciate you guys.
What is going on, everyone? Oh, we already got technical difficulties.
Come
we
on,
were
that's-
so close
All I
to
need for
one
Christmas is a
episode. We were
new
so close to
webcam.
one episode. Oh, Betsky.
God.
Nailed it.
Fuck.
All
All right.
right.
Wow. All right, what's going on, everyone, and welcome into Expected Bets for your go-to podcast for all things hockey betting. I'm Gator Betting, joined by my 2 co-hosts. As always, we got Franco the Banker and Gretzky Betskis. Guys, what is going on? Fresh off a nice little hit in the parlay. There it is. There we go. Yep,
Beauty.
let's do it today.
Beauty.
Love
That
it.
was a beauty.
Absolutely
That was a beauty.
love it.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Pulls up, three-pointer. Bang! Bang!
Oh.
It's good.
Got some assist from the producer. Look at that.
Let's go, producer. Let's
listen,
go.
Listen, this is the first time that we've ever had a producer, and it's unbelievable. It
Yeah.
is already. We're getting sound effects here. I'm not messing up graphics. It is truly great. Andrew, what is going on? Andrew was the first one in our Twitter mentions today that was excited for the big game today between me and Franco. He was already pumped for it. So
Oh,
we'll get to that
maybe
one in a
even
bit.
Oh, man.
All
I
three of
should
our
wear my
teams are
Flyers
playing
jersey.
again. Do we re-roll it?
I don't know. I mean, we picked the right day to record at least.
Well,
Or we
yeah,
didn't.
2 days. Two
Yeah, well,
days in a row. Well,
yeah,
wait.
yeah, that's true. You got John Gruden popping up on the screen.
Chucky's
Love
popping
it.
up.
Hey, we
I
had
know.
some requests of where the name Gator came from.
Oh, I thought I told this story. I mean, it's on all my articles. My last name is Gates, so pretty easy nickname. 2 + 2, 3.
Okay.
Right along that trail too. I mean, I remember when I first started,
Makes
some guy
sense.
was like trying to chirp me for being like a Florida Gators fan, and I was like, "Sorry, not at all what it is, but appreciate the."
I thought it was because you
appreciate the
wrestled a
swing and a
gator
miss.
once.
I thought it was like a golf thing.
Oh,
Gators.
I can go outside right now. We can go.
I mean, I understood the last name part too, but
I was gonna say I'm down in Florida right now. We can go gator hunting if we want.
Go find a
We can
gator.
Take this show on the
Go
road.
wrestle it. Yeah.
Yeah. You'll just see my camera just laying there, just a laptop on the rogue, just in the middle of the pond floating. All right. Anything else we want to? I thought it was the great movie as well. Great movie. Anything else we need to bring up before we get into the 5 games tonight? Because I'm sure that'll take half an hour,
yeah.
15 minutes.
I
Yeah.
guess
Oh, yeah,
I guess
we'll
should-
bang
I guess
right
we
through
should
it.
start.
You know, this slate is not great, and that's where we get into trouble.
I
That's
don't know about that.
I think there's some
I'm
sneakiness to it.
starting. Yeah, this morning, I don't know. Yesterday's was uglier, and it proved to be just as ugly when people like Capobianco get on the score sheet and
Yeah.
What you didn't
Ozzy.
have
What
his,
was it? Ozzy
Ozzy
Weisblatt.
Weisblatt. Yeah.
Yeah, that name was fantastic. I didn't realize he was a first round pick in a really good draft class. So never know.
Learn something new every day, I guess. You know?
Yes, and then this too.
Oh,
This
yeah.
could be a really
Yeah.
good night. The more I looked into this, the more I'm like, if you close your eyes and you remove the team names, this looks like
And
a
the teams-
fun
and the
slate.
players' names.
Like Winnipeg
And the players'
is not
names. It's like
Winnipeg
player
right
A.
now. Yeah,
No, they're not
Yeah.
the Winnipeg of old.
No.
Jersey's
No.
kind
I
of
am
like found a way to
Mm.
settle in without Hughes now, and it's been like smooth capping with them.
You guys are
Philly-
underestimating
Philly,
Winnipeg
like-
tonight.
Honestly, there's not one
Mm.
matchup I don't dislike
Fresh
Wait.
off a players only meeting?
for the Mammoth.
Ooh.
No,
Yes.
for the Winnipeg
Yeah,
Jets.
for the Jets.
Oh, for both
Yeah,
teams.
Buffalo. No, Buffalo put them in another. Yeah, that's how you know your team's bad is when the
I mean,
Sabres.
I
they do
did
this
say-
like once or twice a year. They put them
Yeah.
in like the other team
I'm pretty sure,
players
Gator.
only meeting.
Existential crisis.
Yeah, I said that Buffalo was going to smoke them. I'm pretty sure
I did
we
too.
talked about that.
I did
You
too.
did?
The only
No,
person who didn't believe
no.
it was you, Gates.
Egg on my face for that one
Yeah,
for
yeah.
sure.
Well, yeah.
That's true.
Well,
Yeah,
there's-
Yeah,
it's kind of tough.
we'll
It's-
have to renegotiate our contract.
Yeah, as I say, we also some
have
of us.
jobs.
Yeah, as I say, we got other jobs that.
if
Yeah.
I didn't have a job, yeah, we could go at like 2, man. I'd be down.
Yeah.
Oh,
So if you want
crowdfund me. Yeah, crowdfund me to pay
there's
our
a
salaries so that we
crowdfunding
can
goes
just
to
go
best to be on at noon.
go live every day for like 5
One day-
hours.
One day when
Yeah, I'm down.
once Betting News Network gets their own channel on cable. It's cable.
Yeah, once they take over
That's the
ESPN.
goal.
Yep.
Yep. Once
Oh,
ESPN's out,
ESPN,
Betting News
BNN.
Network. Mm-hmm.
It's in the works,
Yeah.
boys. Don't worry.
Oof.
Love it.
I love it.
Love it. Yeah, maybe ESPN can try another sports book 7 years from now. See if that one works.
Yeah, and then when we're
eventually run out of
not
money.
doing the betting shows, they can put on like extreme frisbee and whatnot.
Stephen A. Smith's best 12-team parlay for the night that
Yeah.
10,000 people tail and they're like shocked that it loses.
Yeah, why did that lose? I don't know.
Yeah. What do you mean? All right, let's get into the games for tonight. Before we do that, I want to talk to you about RITHMM. You can use promo code VIBES25 for 25% off your first purchase. Awesome app. Be sure to go check them out. All right, Dallas, New Jersey. New Jersey minus 105. Dallas minus 105. New Jersey minus 115. Total set at 5.5 here. Minus 130 to the over. Dallas 4-1 in their last 5. Interesting home splits here, right? New Jersey 9-2-1 at home this year. Dallas 9-1-4 on the road.
Woof. Yesterday on Puckett, me and
Something's
SBJ
gotta
noticed the rat line of the night, and that was
Oh,
Dallas at plus money against the Rangers at home, and the Rangers obviously won in overtime. And
We found the cheese, Betsky. We were
Yeah, we sure did.
little rat lines.
Yep. And this is kind of feeling like minus 105 for Dallas on the road against a Jersey team who's pretty good. I don't mind the Stars here. They got Otter and net, but man, they are banged up right now.
yeah.
Look at
I think
that
the red
blue
line
line,
comes into
man.
play down the road.
Yep. That blue
Look
line
at
is
that blue
one
line.
half of ex-Coyotes, Ilya Lyubushkin, Kolyachunuk, and Capo Boyanko, who was
Oh,
one of
my
our top prospects
goodness.
as a team way back in 2015 or something.
When they were the Phoenix Coyotes, right?
Yes. Yeah. I mean, yeah, that was probably even before they had Strome and Keller and Domi in the mix. He was going to be our savior.
I mean, that's ugly. That
It's
like
really ugly.
Essel and Dell's on the top pair. Like
Woof.
things are going to go bad here.
So,
Yeah.
with
I
that
don't
being
know. I like
said,
Jersey.
maybe-
what?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry to go against you.
You know what? Just give me the over. Give me the 5.5.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I could do that.
I like that.
Yep.
I like that a lot.
That top 6 for Jersey's been pretty dang good. They almost feel like a less confusing team than when Hughes is in the roster.
Well, it's one other player that you don't have to try to factor into the shots on
Yeah.
goal equation. That seems to be some differential equations every time you bet them, where you take one guy and he's just out the window, and I can't bet new shots on goals because whoever. Back? Did I just lag
Yeah,
out there
you're
for a
good.
second?
You lagged out
all right.
a
Yeah.
little bit.
Um,
That
Beautiful.
the Gators
That,
are getting
that,
to your
that
Wi-Fi.
Florida Wi-Fi. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Rupe Hintz, 399 points.
It's a must.
Yep. And
Yeah.
with Ben on that line too. Betsky, I think you brought up Ben in our Discord earlier. Love that line stack today. I'm probably just going to take both of them separately and together. So, yeah, that second line, Robertson, Hintz, and Ben. Interesting, we're not getting Sam Steele point on the top line.
Yeah, I
with
get it.
They did this before when he
Yeah.
got bumped up.
Mm-hmm.
Check before
won't give it to it.
Check before a puck drop. They might pop him in there, sneak him in. They tend to do that with these types
but
of guys.
he kind of feels like the Daniil Yurov of the Wild, where like you're either on the top line, and I've fallen for the bait a couple times where you're like, well, either with super productive guys, and sometimes all they are doing is digging the puck out of deep dark holes, getting it back to the blue line. Heiskanen passes it to Rantanen. Rantanen gets it over to Hintz. Hintz scores, and Steele did all the work and didn't get the point for it.
Doesn't it feel like there's a couple of those guys just in general, like Sorelli?
Yes,
fits that bill as well, right?
Totally.
Like, oh,
Yep.
Sorelli's playing with Kucherov and Hagel. Like he's going to get a point every single game, and somehow like he's just always off the scoreboard. I don't.
Yep.
I don't get it, but yeah. Sometimes it's worth it, but yeah, I feel like a lot of times you just end up empty-handed when you bet those types of players.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sorelli minus 130 for a point. Sure, we'll totally get one.
Yeah, Kucherov
Yeah, he
minus
has to, right?
280 and Hagel minus 190. But
Yeah, and then,
I
then Kucherov
hit
ends
the
up with
Sorelli
3.
point when he got
and
bumped
Sorelli
up,
has
and I'm
0.
like, I'm fine with it now. I made my money.
oh yeah, I mean when Sorelli's at like
Yeah.
minus 145, minus 150, like that's not even worth it at that point
No.
because now you're just
No.
playing with fire.
But now we're talking about a team that's not even playing tonight. So let's get back to Jersey with the Dallas Stars before we'd spend an hour on this game.
What do you have then, Betsy?
So what
tonight
about
in terms
Hintz?
of
What about
props?
Hintz goal? What about Hintz goal, guys? That's what I was kind of. I
I
was
had
on him
another
last night
guy
to score.
targeted for
Not.
goals. Another guy in my goal scorer
Oh, who
parlay
you got?
tonight. Wyatt
Ooh,
Johnston.
all right.
Yeah.
Don't tease us.
Goal in each of the last 4 versus the Devils. Why? Don't really know. On the top line. Pretty decent odds compared. I mean, Robertson's less than him. So he's like one of this anytime goal scorer parlay. I mean, Hintz looks great as well. Hintz has been pretty solid on the road too. And it's hard to go wrong with Robertson, right? Robertson, 9 of his last 11 games he scored.
Yeah. I don't mind pivoting towards the Hintz piece though. He does have 5 goals in his last 6 games against the Devils as well, with 4 of those where he hit. So he had 1 multi-goal game. Missed his last 2. I don't know. It felt like the Robertson line or the Wyatt. I'm sorry. I don't think either of them scored. Well, Wyatt, I know Wyatt had an assist last night, but I don't know. I kind of want to pivot here a little bit, but then at the same time, I was saying that the Jamie Benn point looked really good at the price. I don't think we're going to get Jamie Benn point at plus 130. Oh, I'm sorry, he is on with Hintz.
Yeah, it's Robertson, Hintz, Ben.
Yes, give me the Hintz
Ben
goal,
point stack.
Jamie Benn
Yep.
point. Yeah, no, that's what I want to go with here.
Yeah, Franco, what do you got on this one?
Yeah, like I said, I like the Hintz goal. I have a little bit of pause on Ben just because he's not on the top power play with them. But I don't mind it. The price is good, so I can go for it. On the Devils side, Meyer's just been unreal. I don't know how you can get away from his goal prop as a potential thing to look at as well.
And shots.
Yeah, shots have been good. I'm not really interested in shots in this game. Hamilton's close, but I can't quite get there. Kind of like we were talking about the guys on Monday, like Dahlin and stuff like that, where you're like
Morrissey.
They're going to be right on that 2 to 3 line, right, where you're hoping they can get that third shot. I would just rather pass on it and leave it. So that's what I'm going to do.
I like it. I mean, Johnston and Branson on that 2.5 line right now are kind of exactly like the same boat that you just mentioned, Franco, of like it, don't necessarily love it in this game. Any other props, or are we good to move on to the game of the night?
I mean, Luke Hughes needs to be in consideration. At 1.5 is such a good parlay piece. 2.5 looks fantastic. He had 4 and 6 shots on goal last 2 games with 10 and 8 attempts. We're talking about a Dallas team who is extremely leaky to defensemen. I'm not even going to be concerned with his head-to-head since he is such a young defenseman, and that volume is unbelievable lately. He had that nice little period of 3 games where he was just dudding out too. That just gives me all the confidence in the world. I feel like we're on like a hot streak again for Luke Hughes for at least 1.5. I am very willing to take 2.5 here.
All right.
Dallas, though, dropped off. Usually they were around 2 for the shots on goal events against a defenseman. They're either 1 or 2, like for the majority of the early season. Now they've dropped to 12th in their last 10 games. Again, still think at the 1.5 mark he should be able to hit it.
20 teams that are better at shots from defensemen than them. Yeah, give me it.
Yeah. All right. Game of the night time. We have these Sabres taking on the Flyers. Flyers plus 105, Buffalo minus 125. The Sabres now have moved to minus 130.
Yep.
Betsky, I think this is your rat line of the night. The Sabres 2-6-2 on the road this season.
Nope.
Philly 3-1 in their last 4, 8-4-2 at home. This is take your plus money.
It's not the rat line. Nope. It's not the rat line. Sabres
It is.
Sorry. No.
Is that going to be on the card tonight?
They're baiting you on Philly. I can get Philly at home for plus money. Kidding me? Now, Josh Norris back, number 1 defenseman, one of the best centers in the entire league because he's able to play with longevity, plays throughout full seasons. No, but seriously, I think if Norris is in the lineup, I want to ride a little bit of a Sabre streak here. Yeah, go.
Love the Sabres. All right. Yeah, I mean, I'm on a bunch of Sabres props tonight. Again, this game worries me. Backing them in every way possible besides the money line. I don't know. I have no faith in this team.
I know.
Colton Ellis, but Urson has been terrible as well. Colton Ellis, not recently. He started off and they were like, "Oh, look at this guy we picked up from the Blues off waivers." Don't care. Franco, what do you got in this game?
I don't know about the side. I'm a little leery just because it feels like when the Sabres get a big win, that's when you don't bet them.
Yep.
But
scratch that. Not bingo.
So I just there's no way I'm backing Philly with Urson and net though. So
there you go, bingo.
There's that as well. So it's like 2 wrongs make a something. I don't know. So yeah, and plus I don't like the Sabres at the
2 wrongs make a draw.
No. Yeah, I mean that could maybe be in play.
Not tonight.
Josh Norris point. I think just
absolutely
take that and just walk away.
Yep.
As long as he makes it through the game, we'll be
with
good.
Tage. With Tage. Yep.
Yeah. But I don't even think you need to parlay
on DK
Tage.
Plus 142 with Tage.
Yeah, I'm fine with just taking him straight. Just because Tage is probably going to get there too. But
yeah, I love his 1.5 shots too. I would take that to 3. He had 4 and 3 in his 2. Well, I'm sorry, he had 3 in his first game back and 4 in his first game this season. His head-to-head's pretty decent against the Philadelphia Flyers, averaging 5 shot attempts and 4 shots on goal in both of those games. Yeah. Where's he from? He's an American boy, right?
Norris?
Yeah. Oh, Michigan, Oxford.
I didn't know where he was from.
He was drafted by San Jose. So he got traded for Erik Karlsson. Is my assumption here?
I like Zucker again. By the way, point. I mentioned him on the show last time. He has a decent history against Philly.
Wait.
What?
Josh Norris was from San Jose, then got moved to Ottawa for Erik Karlsson, right?
He probably no.
And Mike Hoffman, if I remember correctly.
Really? That was no.
Right?
That can't. Is that really?
Well, if he was drafted by San Jose in 2017 and ended up in Ottawa for like his entire career, that has to be Erik Karlsson. The Erik Karlsson trade, but oh no, Hoffman got like
the NHL will tell you
ditched, right?
Yes, he was part of the Karlsson trade.
Bingo.
Yeah, for
acquired by Ottawa from San. Yeah,
Chris Tierney, Rudolph Balsers, Dylan DeMello, and Josh Norris.
Dang,
that's kind of wild, huh?
Yeah.
The more you know.
There you go.
Flyers are again shifting lines a little bit, it looks like.
Of course.
They're putting Tippett with Couturier and Michkov now. They finally got Brink off that line, thank goodness. I still don't like it because Couturier is still on the line with Michkov. But we're getting closer, maybe, to some sort of real semblance of a lineup.
Yeah, maybe next year.
So I'm maybe maybe if they fire Tocchet.
You're close.
Maybe when Tocchet's got that fucking hot seat.
You know what's good? Check out this power play unit. We have Drysdale and York on the points with Cates, Couturier, and Brink.
That's the top one.
That's a top power play.
That's the number one.
Yep.
Oh my god.
At least according to Daily Face Off. That makes me want to throw up. If they really throw that line out there first on the for the first minute of the power play, I'm just gonna punch
Awful.
my TV.
Buffalo,
Sabres money
give
line.
me the Sabres at minus 130.
Like, how are we? Oh, man,
Yeah.
I know how.
No, it's nice that our favorite teams don't get us up wildly upset all the time. It's really nice.
No, it's like it's
we just picked 3 winners.
I still have PTRT, post-traumatic Rick Tocchet syndrome. PTRTSD. It's awful.
See, this is what we're talking about here. You know,
Yeah.
Philly has no idea what they're doing with their lines. Like, whatever. Man.
Yeah.
I don't know how anybody, like, I see people posting online all the time, like, oh, I love Michkov tonight. I love Konechny point. Like, how are you betting any Flyers props when they don't even know who the hell their line mate's going to be every day?
Well, all right. At least Zegras is with Konechny.
I mean, Zegras is good. Like, he's just been fighting through all this nonsense, but he's minus 160 for a point, so. Yeah. I don't know.
Yep. Tage at 2.5. I think it's an awesome parlay piece tonight. And I will be on Dahlin at 3+ tonight. He's looked fantastic since he's come back. Yep. Give me Dahlin at 3. New Jersey
just been
Philly
so good against shot suppression.
Philly 10th most shots on goal against 2 defensemen in their last 10. Dahlin, if the Sabres are going to have any chance tonight, needs to step up. So give me Dahlin at 2.5.
He is much better on the road.
He is much better on the road.
Attempts over 5.6 over his last 10 home or road versus home splits.
Yep, plus 115 on DraftKings. Any other looks in this one? See, I like Dahlin much more like plus money rather than sometimes he gets down to like the minus 130, minus 140 range. So,
yeah.
Any other plays?
No.
Nah.
Weird game.
Weird game. Could be a really good one. And you get like nice point value and some shot value here. So,
or it could be a stinker. You're excluding that. This could be a terrible game too. Yeah.
Just, I'm telling you, bet the Buffalo point props and you'll be happy. May stack a couple if you want to get saucy.
I mean, if you're looking for stacks, Norris, Tage, and then McLeod and Quinn on the second line are also on that second power play unit.
Don't forget about Zucker,
the
man.
Third line,
I'm telling you, Zucker.
Yeah,
he's
Zucker's on the second power play unit and second line. Third line, Doan Tuck. Crazy. That's on the third line and on the second power play unit. If you really want to dive deep into the Sabres today. Yep.
I don't mind that actually. Road game, get your depth scoring going.
Tuck's been terrific lately in terms of points, great history.
I'm seeing Doan and Zucker on the top power play. Where are you seeing Doan and Zucker on PP2?
Daily face-off just screw me.
No, they're on
I looked
the top
at these
power
like an
play.
hour ago. Oh, I looked at this an hour ago.
Zucker and Doan are on the top power play.
Dude.
Yeah.
And then McLeod, Quinn, and Tuck are on the second.
I think Zucker point is a fantastic value given that he's on that power play as well, top power play.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really
Doan's
like
a great
that.
value too at plus 120.
Yep.
I really like Zucker.
Yeah.
I'm going to lock
I'll add Zucker to the
He's
card.
like that net front guy that paint like
he is.
He gets in the dirty areas.
And he's got the whole like Philly Pittsburgh thing a little bit. I remember he was on Pittsburgh for a couple of years, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
Seeing red tonight. Or orange, whatever you guys are.
Knock off red.
Yeah.
It's it's orange.
It's orange,
it's
orange.
orange, yes.
Yeah. All right. Next game up. Winnipeg at Montreal. Montreal even money. Winnipeg minus 120. Total set at 6.5 here. Winnipeg fresh off a players only meeting, as we mentioned to start the show. The Sabres losing to the Sabres 5-1 can do that to teams. Winnipeg minus 120 tonight. Money line on the card.
Yeah.
you seen Eric Comrie play
I don't
goalie?
mind that. Yeah.
1-5 in their last 6. They need a turnaround
saver.
game. Montreal's been struggling as well. 3-7 in their last 10. This is a Winnipeg moneyline game. Also, the total at 6.5 seems a little low. I like this game to go over.
I
as
would
well.
agree. I would agree,
Mhm.
and I think the 5.5 is a fantastic parlay piece.
Mm-hmm. I can see this game flying over that.
Mm-hmm.
I lean over
In
as
terms
well.
of-
Yes.
In terms of points, I mean, where do you want to start? There's a million looks, it feels like.
There are.
Velarde point, minus 140 on DK. I love that Slavkovsky Demidov line
too.
parlay for a point stack. Hudson point looks good as well. And Morrissey point, I believe, is bettable as well. So there is
All right.
6.
Do we want to just ignore Bolduc on the top line?
No.
The top
I
line
like
kind of
Bolduc
got it
point
done
at plus
last
130
game
a
for
lot.
Montreal, though. So and Demidov is much better at home. I actually was on Demidov. Did they play last night? 2 nights ago.
No. They had less
It
than
was 2 nights ago. I was on him 2 nights ago and sadly missed. But he with Slavkovsky could be really interesting. I mean, this is kind of how you want this team to shape up, where you're not just stacking the top line. You know, when you have Caulfield, Suzuki, Slavkovsky, Demidov, it looks, to me, it looks better on paper when you can split those up and have some nice like support pieces. I don't know if Oliver Kapanen's really a 2C here, but you got to do what you got to do. But I love Bolduc on that top line with Suzuki and Caulfield, kind of playing a similar role to Slavkovsky. But Slavkovsky plus Demidov seems like a nightmare second line.
I like that
for
a lot.
Anyone to take,
I like that.
especially
That's one of my favorite point stacks.
Comrie. Yeah.
And their power play correlated too. So
I'm
in on that one.
Okay,
I like
I
the
have not
Gator.
been watching many Jets games. I just want to ask something real quick. Has Taze been good? Jonathan Taze. I don't think I've seen him play once this season, or at least like I've noticed him.
I think he's been okay as a face-off guy. I know they've been putting him in. Like when I was watching a few of the games, he's been in on the important draws. So there's that.
Okay.
I think he's contributing defensively. I will say Neil Pionk's making his return tonight. If that gets you anywhere,
It does.
That helps a lot. But I mean, they still have that Salmonson guy who's a rookie playing on the blue line as well. So they're not all the way fully back healthy.
Pionk
I
at
need
2.
them to
That's
keep
the
on
card.
losing. 1.5.
Yep. I know his
Do
home
they
splits actually are crazy. Wow. He's hit 9 of 11 at home, 5 of 10 on the road this season. Last year, I believe he was a road demon, but this year I think it's switched. Is Morrissey now? I mean, Morrissey's gone
Morrissey
under what
doesn't
he
shoot.
did last. Yeah.
No. Yeah.
All right,
His
Pionk.
chart
Yeah,
is absolutely pathetic.
that's the card at 1.5.
I will point out one thing that's very interesting. Let me just verify this real quick here. In the last 10 games, the Canadians are giving up 1.7 goals per game to defensemen. That's nearly 2 goals a game to defensemen. So sprinkle your guys. I don't think it's a bad idea to get a little crazy maybe and take one of the dumber guys down the lineup for the Jets. You know, your Sandbergs, your Stanleys, like a blast from the point.
Yep.
They're like plus 12 or 1600. Maybe grab one or two Jets
Bianco got on the
defensemen.
score sheet last night. So
That's what I'm saying, man.
yep.
I told my friend the other day, Ben Hutton goal, because the Blackhawks are in the same type of situation, give up a ton of goals to defensemen. And he texted me last night. He's like, I hope you bet Ben Hutton. I'm like, no, I didn't bet Ben Hutton. So he was plus 2,000 yesterday.
Wow. That was,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, guys are getting. I think those guys with those big shots from the point might be worth a little look. So just maybe take one or two. I might take Morrissey though as like a normal one, just because for a goal.
You're still probably getting pretty decent odds on that.
Yeah, plus 550.
Ooh.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. Like those dudes are big dudes. Stanley, Sandberg, like they have shots. So never know. 2 goals a game almost. It's crazy,
Are
man.
either of them on a power play on top of it?
No.
You know what?
Not with Pionk back.
Are you? Why not just Pionk goal?
I mean, you could go. I think that's probably like the smarter thing is probably just sprinkle a little on Morrissey, sprinkle a little on Pionk, and just walk away. But I'm just pointing. No, it could be something dumb happening.
All right,
you never know.
Morrissey's plus 490. Pionk is plus 750. Sandberg is plus 1300.
That's not bad.
Yeah. Sandberg. Oh, I said that. And
I mean, I don't know if you want to take all these. I'm just saying, pick one or two and just.
I know. But maybe it's like take Morrissey. As I'm doing. And then you take.
He's like, I gotta get this in right now.
I was gonna say he's taking
I do really like Bold Deep goal though. As I think there's gonna be a ton of goals in this game, guys. I mean, the over.
I do too.
I think the over looks good.
I do too. Cool. That brings us to our question too. Any game totals you guys like? I think we're all in agreement on this one. Winnipeg and Montreal at 6.5 looks great. Even money. Not sure. Go ahead.
Buffalo, Philly with Urson. That feels like a decent over too. And then I honestly the Stars game at least 5.5. If you want to
with that blue line that the Stars are putting out.
Yep.
Yeah.
They just had their tight game too.
Gator, what did you get Demidov and Slav at point parlay?
I have not put that in. I just had it marked down as a point stack. That's the one I haven't done yet.
I put it in as plus 240.
Appreciate you for bringing that one up.
Yeah. Oh, man, MGA doesn't have Demidov. Like, come on, man. What are we doing? Oh, wait, no. I'm on the wrong thing. I just want to see. It seems like MGM's had better prices on the goal parlays, but or the point parlays.
2-1 on DK. Yeah, 2-1 on DK. Let me put it in on FanDuel. Then we'll move on to the next game. Betsky, any other props in the meantime?
Oh, Kyle Connor does wreck Montreal. Coming off a big loss. It's all parlay pieces, but he just got back on the score sheet too after a couple down games. So I think, his goals not exactly like the type of odds you want or anything, but
that's crazy. Look at those numbers against them, man. Holy crap.
Dude, I know. So I think if you want to make a goal lay, you want to include him. Especially after a team meeting.
Velarde looks good.
2.5 shots in 5 straight. What?
Velarde looks good too for goals.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
Against them.
All right. Anything else in this game? Got 2 to go here.
No, let's keep rolling.
Slav and Demidov plus 246 on FanDuel. All right, Washington at San Jose. Washington at minus 155. San Jose plus 130. Total set at 6.5 here. Looks like it's going to be Lindgren and Askarov in net. Washington on a 5-game win streak, 8-2 in their last 10. Franco, what do you got in this one?
I grabbed Jacob Chikrin. He had kind of had a little bit of a downturn. It was like 2 misses in a row, I believe. And I think we're all ready to kind of move away from him. And then he hits against the Kings, who are one of the best teams against defensemen. So, Yeah, I mean everything points to him being able to smash his shots on goal. He's I'm not taking him at the minus 150 or whatever it is at 2.5. I'm just taking him right up to 4. On the road. Yeah, he's on the road today. He's been better this season as well, hitting in 8 of his last 10, and hitting that 4 in 8 of his last 10. Multiple 5s there as well. So I think you just take him up to 4 and 5 today. You don't try to get cute with the 2.5. Just if he's going to miss, he's going to miss. Get the value at 4 and 5. And he's another guy that maybe might get on the board as a goal scoring defenseman tonight.
I like it. Betsky, what do you got in this one?
Yeah, I mean, can't hate that. Tom Wilson's been just absolutely on fire lately too. So his point's hard to turn away from. It's kind of a weird game where the Sharks really are kind of like a 2-prop team. I don't feel comfortable taking anybody else really outside of Celebrini and Will Smith right now. If somebody has a better look, let me know. But especially against the Capitals, maybe Toffoli, I guess. But Washington feels a little bit better. Obviously, I think that Wilson point looks really, really dang good. 6 straight, 3 multi-point games. Has hit in 3 of his last 5 against the Sharks. McMichael looks pretty dang good too. I mean, he's hit in 7 of his last 10 with several multi-point games. But that is something I would have to agree with.
And Lindgren in that
the rat line. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
This could be one of those games where Washington can't get their
feet going,
legs going. Yes. You're looking at the scores in the third period, and it's 3-1 San Jose, and you're like, what the hell is Washington doing tonight?
I agree. And I'm trying to sniff out something better on the Shark side. Damn, actually, maybe I've been sleeping on Eklund. He's got a point in 3 straight.
Is he back up
for the last 5?
No,
he's on the second line.
Yeah, they put Toffoli back up on the top line. They did have Eklund up there for like a game or 2. He is on the top power play, so there's that.
Dude, when this team gets Michael Misa going.
Yeah, I mean, this team, a couple of years from now, could be really, really fun. They're kind of fun now, but they could be really, really fun.
Yeah. I'm just going to do a fun little points parlay in this one of Will Smith and Ryan Leonard, little BC connection. I think it's the first time Leonard's playing against Will Smith in the NHL. Plus 215, so give me that. Why not?
Leonard
Both
is
have been pretty
BC?
good. Leonard went to BC. He played on Will Smith's line. They both got
Boston,
drafted.
Yeah,
gotcha. So they both got drafted the same year. Smith left when they lost the national championship. Leonard stayed. And so that was a little contentious. So now Leonard plays Will for the first time in the NHL. Will Smith points 6 of his last 8. Leonard points in 4 of his last 5. Plus 215. Why not?
My cousin's kid was in the same dorm floor as Ryan Leonard her freshman year at BC. Shout out to Caroline.
Shout out Caroline.
Yeah, she said that he was really loud.
Anything else in this one?
Celebrini Smith stack.
I actually really like. I think, Celebrini Smith. It honestly, the way I would take it is, if the Sharks are winning, those 2 aren't going to be pointless, right?
No.
Give me Celebrini Smith points, and then add the Sharks money line, and really get some nice value there. Or just take the points.
Or take the points at plus 100 and then stack them up to 2, because I feel like they've been getting multi-point games pretty much every game. I don't know why I didn't do it against Utah when I thought they were going to smash Utah, but
and then add Sharks puck line.
plus 500 for 2 points for them. So I'm locking that in live right now. This, I really am treading lightly on Washington props. But besides the chicken shots, who's going to start singing Sweet Caroline right now? I'm waiting for the karaoke to break out. But
I'm not in Boston right now, so I'm pass. Yeah.
It's perfect, right? We're talking about Boston, and yeah. Anyway, yeah, this feels like a letdown spot, and I think it's really interesting that even Will Smith is like minus 150 for a point. Like I feel like he's always a guy that's bettable, and him being at minus 150 tells you everything you need to know.
I think so too.
Anything else?
We'll see.
No.
All right. Last game of the night, the Mammoth taking on the Ducks. Ducks minus 108, Mammoth minus 112. Huh? Losers of 4 straight. Minus 112.
Another stinky line right here.
This is another team playing
a bunch of games in a row. I don't know if I'm willing to go for the cheese this time. I like Sharks money line more. I don't know if this team is looking to just get the coach out at this point. But speaking of but the Utah Mammoth have brought in some reinforcements with Daniel Boot, spelt
Boot.
But, who is the 12th overall pick from the 2023 NHL draft. 6'7" power forward, but plays more like Tage Thompson. KHL, was dominant in that league. Has been lighting up the AHL and gets to play his first NHL game with Mr. Logan Cooley and Dylan Gunther.
You just said 6'7".
Yeah, give me the. I'm on the goal. Sprinkle that goal. Plus 460. Franco brought it up. This is a net front presence guy. He's got a trunks for arms. The dude is insane in tight spaces.
I got 2 young kids, so I'm gonna kill the meme. All right, by just killing it into oblivion.
Speaking of 6'7", Lawson Krause is fantastic. Number 67 had 2 goals last game.
Oh man, Tocchet legend, former Tocchet first liner.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
All right.
I love the over here, even at 6.5. Dostal's not back, right?
So we love the over in every game besides Washington.
Oh God,
San Jose.
Is this gonna be one of those nights where every game's gonna suck? No, Dostal's toast. Mrazek is made of tissue paper. So we get Ville Husso, who shut down the Blues. Got revenge on his former team. There is no way in hell he is shutting the door tonight.
No, I agree.
So before the show, I locked in the Boot point. I already had his goal at plus 460. I grabbed the point at plus 145, and then I took him with his line mate Cooley. Same power play, same line. That was plus 320. And then I took them together with Carlson and Kreider point. That's plus like 800. I think if you're looking at Ducks props, Kreider point looks fantastic.
Yeah. Yeah, he has dominated this franchise. You know what? I was thinking about this the other night. And yes, we are. But I was thinking about this the other night because somebody brought up, maybe on our show, somebody brought up a player who dominates their team. And honestly, I almost feel like asking people who are obsessed with, one franchise who wrecks their team is better than like, who do you think on your team is going to score? Because there's too much passion and like, like blah, blah, blah. It's going to be.
Yeah, I'm really feeling this guy tonight.
Yeah.
But
but if you're like, dude, I don't know.
Sidney
why
Crosby
us,
is going to kill the Flyers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Exactly.
And you recognize it. Like
Yeah.
when you recognize it,
Oh,
and you're like, you go into that game, you're like, oh God, Kreider's gonna get on
Yep.
that.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. Love Kreider tonight. Betsky, any thoughts? I mean, McTavish point looks good as well. Going through at 3 for a parlay piece seems like a
Yes.
chef's kiss.
Automatic
That's
to me. Yeah.
automatic tonight. Yep.
Especially because they just missed.
Cooley at 1.5, minus 142.
Yes,
I get.
This
I
team
love
had
it.
a
I
closed
love
door
it tonight.
meeting. I think
Mm.
if close
So
your
you
eyes,
tell money
put
line
Lillard
that's
at
too.
anybody in the top 6 outside of Schmaltz, and I think you're probably all right.
I mean, yeah, these teams played November 17th. Anaheim 3-2 OT victory. Close enough turnaround. Utah money line added to the card, minus 112.
Yeah.
What if
Come on.
instead
have some
of
positivity on your team. What are you talking about?
instead of
Come on,
taking
be
Utah
positive about
money
your team.
line, and instead of taking Winnipeg money line, right? You think they're going to bounce back? Take their team totals. Maybe lay them together at 2.5. Take each of them at 3.5 straight, and then you don't have to worry about any kind of shenanigans of, the defense still sucking on either end.
Yeah.
Parlay them with
Yeah, I
their
don't
team
mind that.
totals.
No, not the money lines at all. I don't want to have
No,
to.
no, I'm saying parlay them with their team totals. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, don't play it safe. No, parlay it with the team total.
I think
Money
a
line.
2.5.
Actually,
a 2.5 team total.
scratch the money line, put the puck line in there, and their team total up to 4.5. That's what you take tonight.
Oh my god. Now, see, like I was off the rails on Monday. Now Gator's the one off the rails.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You came back down to earth because you're like, football is kind of cool.
Yeah.
No, football still sucks, dude. Tear it down.
Betsky, we almost got through a show without you bringing up the Eagles, and we were so close.
We're not talking about the
Franco's-
Eagles. We're talking about football.
Franco's
just being
doing-
an
I
ass.
know.
Franco's doing memes over here. Yeah.
I know.
He was feeling great.
You need to tell us.
Franco's doing TikToks in the corner. We're good. We were chilling.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
the Eagles had
Yeah,
to
I'm
come
trying to
up.
bring in some of the younger audience to the show. Come on, guys.
Yeah.
I
All
gotta
right.
remember what time that clip was at so I can show my kids. They'll love that. They're like, oh my god, that was great.
And just all the comments underneath of no, stop it.
All right,
let's
Winnipeg and Utah team totals over 2.5 plus 122. Yeah, lock me in for that.
All right.
Each team to
I
get
like
3.
that. I do like that a lot.
Coward. You coward.
I am a coward. I don't trust Winnipeg at all to win.
No,
a game.
I don't trust Winnipeg.
Take their
to be
puck
able to-
lines.
Comrie in it.
I
don't
Puck
can't
line
trust
see
team
them
totals
scoring
at
Sorry.
4.5. Coward. All right. Parlay of the nighttime. Let's see if we can go back to back here. We've already got, I think we're all in agreement. We'll start with Gunther at 3.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't like
I'm-
any
I-
shots tonight
I'm
except
on
for
it, but-
Chikrin. But if you guys are on it, go for it. Have a ball.
I also, I mean,
I'll
Beauvillier
trust
too
you.
looks fantastic as well.
No, I'm not
Didn't
doing
wanna say
that.
it.
No,
Okay.
I'm not doing Beauvillier.
Nah.
I'm sorry.
All right. Okay.
Oh,
What's your pick then?
Kreider point.
Check this out. That's very cool. Hell yeah, man. You got a team?
Yeah, cheers, man.
Yeah.
What? Yeah,
Cheers
what's
to
your
the
team?
UK.
What's your team, Brennan?
Are you into Skepta?
Like the Wolverhampton Lions or
Come
Oh,
on,
the
man.
rapper.
Wolverhampton
Is
Wanderers.
his name Skepta?
Get your EPL together.
yeah, I know that
Yeah,
the
sorry,
Wolves
the Raptors.
in the EPL. I didn't know if they had a hockey team. I know that they're the Lions. They were just sticking with the.
Shut down, man. That's Skepta's song. He was like married to Adelaide for a while, or Adele, or whatever her name is.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Isn't it
Oh.
Adele?
Adele, yes. Thank you.
Adelaide.
I don't listen to that.
Yeah.
Got me.
Oh my god.
Well, we had it on the rails. We had it, guys.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. We got it.
Yeah. Yeah, no, he did mean Adele, and he said Adelaide. Yeah, that's for everyone. That is correct. All right, Betsky.
Are we going Dylon? Dylon
We're
Gunther
not going
for
to
2.5?
list off singers anymore. Give us a pick for tonight's parlay that winner. Yes.
You said Gunther shots, right? 3.
Yeah, that's my favorite play. Gunther at 3. Yep, and there's a 30% profit boost on the Green Book. So sure to use that.
You go, Franco.
Franco Betsky.
I kind of want Heiskanen.
Floor is yours.
Heiskanen point.
I kind of want Heiskanen point.
Oh.
Over like our Hintz and Ben and all those guys we liked.
No, I'm fine with Hintz. Let's do.
You think
Hintz.
he gets some?
Sorry.
You think?
Yeah, let's
Hinch
do
is
Hintz.
sitting there at
involved.
399 points. Love it. Yeah, thanks for the follow.
That's
We'll
awesome.
we'll try to cook up another one tonight. You going Hinch then?
Hintz point. Yeah.
Yeah, like it.
Nice.
So we got Gunther at 3 shots on goal. Hints at 1+ point. Franco, Flyers money line.
No.
Let's go. Let's go. Will Smith point.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking Kreider, but like I want a team I think is going to potentially win or score some goals. So I have a little bit of pause on Anaheim. I mean, I think Kreider will get there, but I just want to. I think Smith's the better play, so I'm going Smith.
I like that. And
I love that. Love that.
Bez Move. Unfortunately, we
More
we
like
are fans.
Beast
of maybe
Move?
the 3
Bez
most
Move.
cursed
Beast Move.
franchises. Oh, Beast Move. Yeah. I am a Coyote / Mammoth fan. Cater is a Buffalo Sabres fan, and Franco likes Philadelphia.
Oh my goodness.
Ah. Goddamn.
All right. So
Do we
we
need
have
one
Dylan
more leg
Gunther.
or what? Do we?
I kind of feel.
I mean,
oh wait,
can you put it in?
if you want to
In
do
Florida
the
right
DK
now, they're
thing,
not
we
letting
need
me
one
log
same
in.
game. We need one same game.
We need one same
Mm.
game.
Connor 3 shots, right?
I like that.
Connor, why
Wyatt,
not just
Tage,
Connor
Kyle
point?
Connor. Yep.
Oh wait, do we have something from that game though? Oh yeah, we have. No,
No,
we
we
don't.
don't have
I'm
anything
sorry,
from
we
that
can't
game.
do that. We can't do that.
Yeah.
Celebrini point.
Betsky. You see the
Yeah.
comment?
Yeah,
Best move.
I'm doing French and Duolingo right now, so.
Yeah. Adelaide and best move. Ooh.
Yeah.
Take them for
Close.
a point stack tonight. All right.
Well, what about Hintz
Yeah.
Heiskanen? You said you liked Heiskanen.
No,
Do you go Hintz Heiskanen.
Not enough. Not enough.
Kreider point.
That's kind of where I'm going.
Cooley 2+.
I don't mind that. I'm a little worried with Boot there.
Cooley.
Is there no reason to
at
do
2?
Keller at 3? He's been ripping. He hasn't been able to get on the score sheet really, but 4, 5, 4, and 4 on his shots. He's averaging 6.4 shot attempts his last 5.
He's definitely feeling it right now. It's just, do you think he continues?
It's against the Ducks.
I know.
Parlay of the night. We're almost done. We got one more leg to add. Did you guys decide? Is it Keller at 2?
No, well, it'd be 3.
I appreciate that.
Like I said, I'm way off shots tonight. So if you guys have a shot, go
Parlay of
for
the
it.
night
But
on Twitter.
No, we don't need.
I'm
to
way
do-
more looking at points.
Cooley.
I'm just way more interested in point props
Batsky.
tonight.
We talked about Cooley. Let's just
I'm
slide
just
him in
worried.
there.
I'm just
slide him in there
I'm
at
a
that
lit-
1.5.
I'm a little worried with Daniil Boot on the line.
What about Cooley point then?
Nope, we're gonna take it. We're gonna take Cooley. I'm gonna put him in the parlay. Take Cooley right here, and we're just gonna slide him in the parlay
Just
right
slide 'em
there.
in there. All right, we're gonna spam you with the.
I'll take
What
all
about
the angry
Sergachev?
DMs if he misses.
What about
That's fine.
Sergachev? 2 shots.
Sergachev point.
No,
I'm just gonna keep pivoting
some
to points.
Sogs. Well, I guess we have to Gunther.
We got 2 We got 2 Sogs, don't we? Or no, we have 1
No.
Sog.
Did you guys say you like Tom Wilson point too? Betsky, was that you?
I am a little concerned about that.
Or we
streak
talked
ending.
about Celebrini.
I mean, that'd be the.
Why don't we just add
you just go
Celebrini and
Celebrini.
Smith? We talked about that point.
Just go
stack.
Celebrini
Yeah.
Smith.
Yeah,
That's the easy way to sell.
Yeah, it is. It
Yep.
is.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And that gets plus 454. Not as exciting as the plus 800, but for extra
We'll
money,
take
you spend one
Did
beer.
you use
can
the
buy-
30% boost on DK?
Sure did.
So what is all right? Yeah, I get plus 348, and then not without the boost. So that makes sense.
Okay, so plus 450. What?
Plus 450. So the parlay of the night: Dylan Gunther from the Utah Mammoth, 3+ shots on goal. Rupe Hintz, Finnish player from the Dallas Stars, 1+ point against the New Jersey Devils. Then we go for our little same game piece. You will need a same game piece if you want the DK boost. And we went easy with it with Mr. Will Smith, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and Macklin Celebrini point. They play on the same line, very heavily correlated, but it works.
I do agree. It will come to an end. I just don't think it's tonight with
I don't
Charlie
either.
Lindgren and net and the Caps on 3 games in their last 4.
Agreed. Especially with how hot they came out against the Mammoth too. Next game, I'm off of them. Who do they play next?
All right, we want to. You say Tampa Bay?
They
No,
play-
he's saying next game he's off the Sharks, guys. That makes sense.
Yeah, they play the Stars
Yeah.
next in Dallas. Yeah. I'll gladly jump off the wagon then.
Let's go, boys. Appreciate
All
all
right,
the
yeah,
comments
thank everyone.
and stuff, guys.
Tuning in to today's episode. Expected bets 4. Yep. All right, we will talk to you guys next week on.
What you know about rolling down in the down in the
Now I know y'all be loving this shit
what you
right
know
here.
about rolling
What you gonna do?
rolling
What you gonna do now?
down in the rolling
What you gonna do? Right, y'all be loving this shit.
what you know about